I don't want to get into it.
And ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Front yard both times.
Fucking bath towel boy over here.
I'm recording, but go on.
We want to do a little intro here. Or we just gonna fucking dive right in. Michael Phelps, baby.
I mean, I just barely hit record. Go ahead, Bug. Why don't you lead us up about the Great Candy Draft? Paper two.
Oh my god, I can't even talk. The Great Candy Draft with the Great Candy Debate here. We got the OG crew. We got B Nasty.
Yep.
We've got Pistol here.
Ow.
Timbo, and then special guest Joel here, and we're just kind of diving in. This was actually a topic from Joel that came in, and we've had a couple of conversations, but the idea is we're gonna have a little draft, and we're all gonna pick, anywhere around 5 to 7, 7 to 10 candies, whatever, and kind of throughout the or 3 that works too.
36 candies a piece.
Well, you gotta have some scrubs in there. You gotta have some, some benchers.
Nobody's picking Tootsie Rolls. I'll tell you that right now.
We're picking bench players.
But the idea is we're gonna talk why you picked what you picked, why you didn't pick something, or why your number one pick outweighs someone else's, and kind of get into it because you got all different types. Your fruity based, your chocolate based, nut based, whatever. So everybody's got their special thing. Everybody's got something they may be allergic to. But also holidays. Holidays can play a factor. Halloween, Easter, you name it. They come in different shapes and forms, and not the holidays with the candies. And just kind of see where it goes from there and how this plays out. So yeah, so that's about the background. And bingo, bango. We have a list we're working off of, but I will say, gentlemen, if there's something on that list which is in not alphabetical order, but in semi-alphabetical order, so A's through Z's kind of thing. So gives you a little reference point. I think Joel and I are going to try to highlight and put everybody's candy under their name as we go, so we know it's off the board. Mm-hmm. And if something's not on that list that I didn't put, obviously you could pick it. This is just, if you're drawing a blank, you drop right in there. So
I see cocaine made the list.
You found the Easter egg.
Yes. Actually, that was the number one draft.
You got the nose candy involved.
I made that edit, and then I uploaded a sheet, and within 3 minutes, Tim was like, I see cocaine made the list.
I feel like it was 3 seconds. My eyes went right to that. I was like,
yeah, it was definitely 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's my favorite kind of weed, guys.
Oh my god!
You don't do weed.
Cocaine identifies as weed.
My favorite kind of weed.
You don't want any part of this.
It's cocaine.
Do we?
Do we?
Get out of here, Dewey. You want no part of this shit.
So, Timbo, how do we go? Timbo, I guess who's picking first out of the bucket? Right. So are you just picking it then, yeah?
My pretty little bucket, courtesy of my little girls.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, let's see. I'll pick first. Who's going? Let's see.
Pick for Bug.
Oh, B Nasty's number 1.
Oh, okay.
Right,
pressure.
I mean,
you're probably black licorice.
Jesus Christ.
He chooses broccoli.
Yeah.
All right, with the number 2 pick of the draft, we got Timbo.
Wow, rigged, boo.
Cheater.
Okay.
Whose bucket is that?
Yeah. Pending.
All right, number 3. 3 is Joel.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Joel, right? And smack
I never thought I'd be in the final 2 in the Great Candy Draft.
Dude,
Don't
I
worry,
like 3.
I'm last. I know.
You a Mariners fan?
You Mariners fan.
All right, number 4, we got Bugga.
Yeah.
Bugga.
Put my name in the bucket.
That's
last?
Who's last?
Prove the bucket. Let me see my name.
Prove the bucket.
I want to recount.
Oh,
Pistol's going back to back like we did the golf tournament. Boy.
Hello.
That's some pressure on back to back though. Like you got to crush both of them.
I usually do.
I don't know if this speaks for anything, but back-to-back champs
Ooh,
In what?
golf
Golf.
golf
Against
tournament.
who, yourselves?
Oh shit.
Good one, bud.
It's easy to make the podium when there's only 2 players.
Let's in here, Bug. I chipped 3 in from the edge of the green. All right.
We still haven't settled the great golf debate, and I still think that when I play twice a year, I can still outplay you guys.
Oh my gosh. Let's stick to candy for now. 'cause
Yeah,
we're gonna
man.
come back at
Try
that.
some burgers first.
Nobody knows what that's about. We weren't recording then.
Well, Bug,
We know.
Moving on.
It's plant-based burgers. Go on.
Definitely don't know about those.
All right. Well, we
All
got
right, so do we
the
want to have
candy.
a clock? Do we want to have a clock, or do we want to? I mean, I don't think this is going to take that long, but just kind of roll
no.
with it. Do
I think no.
Yeah, it's-
we want to explain our picks at the point of them? Hold all
Applause.
like arguments for after the draft's over, or do we want to argue in the middle of the draft?
I think you can argue as it goes on, but give the person when they choose their candy, they explain it and then you rebuttal if there's a rebuttal or agree.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
candy speaks for itself.
All right.
Just say it and move on.
I mean, well, I mean, I'll be real quick. I mean, my first
You're
candy.
allergic to something. That's not
Well,
going to explain
yeah.
anything.
I mean, first of all, they call me diabetes, so it's kind of an unfair draft for me at the moment. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, kind of a new nickname.
It's not my favorite candy, but I got to go Snickers
Ooh,
because,
Snickers
it's,
number 1.
well, yeah, all
that's the
time.
unfortunate first pick, but okay.
I
Picking it off the
love
board.
Snickers. It's not my favorite though. Keep that in mind. I just don't think you guys will pick it later.
What an odd choice.
Oh,
for the
I like the
GM.
strategy. I like the strategy.
Yeah, you know what I'm
I like
saying?
it.
Going Snickers all day. I mean,
Put a big hitter up at the front and just hope
But
that
I
your
still don't
your
think
dark horse is still sitting.
yeah, I think
I don't
so.
think you hit the best. I mean, that's number 4 on the best selling candies in the U.S.
It came
Listen.
around later than the top 3 though.
Listen, I still can't
True.
open this spreadsheet, so I'm just going off my love of candy.
All right.
Just it's double click.
Are we going
Double
traditional Snickers? Is that what you're talking about? Traditional, or like all these extra flavors they got now, like almonds and fucking peanut butter?
I think you kind of
OG?
own just in the entire
OG?
category.
Yeah, I think I own all of the Snickers, right? Or no?
No.
Well, I'm an original guy. I don't really dabble
Because
too
I
much.
respect
I'll give you an example. If you had like there's Hershey bars, and then there's Hershey's white chocolate
Cookies and
cookie-
cream.
Cookies and cream,
Thank
those
you.
are actually pretty
Well,
solid.
yeah, I think the candy changes when you like if you take Snickers, comes with peanuts and nougat and caramel, and then
Yeah.
you just swap it out with almonds. That's a totally different candy.
Yeah.
So
Not
I
as good.
agree. He has OG Snickers.
Yeah. You have all
day.
shapes and sizes of OG Snickers, meaning
Yeah,
like
all shapes
full
and
bar,
sizes.
family size, little Halloween version, snack size, whatever.
Wait, was
Those are
that a question? Was that in question?
Nope. That was
Just
that was,
just might as well put it up there.
that was you get this. All
Yep. All right, I'll take Snickers. I love it.
right.
Where would you put this? Where would you put this on your personal list? Like if you took this in the draft number 1 because it's a game changer. It's your QB1. But
Yeah, I'd put it number 2.
okay,
All right. Yeah,
I like this play. I like this slow play.
Does
Yeah.
it look like a number 2 or
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
only in
number
a
one's
diaper.
big.
A little long.
Yeah, I already know
fair enough.
how it go.
I like
I
it.
pinged you as a round 1, pick 1 candy cigs kind of guy, but I guess I missed the boat on that.
You know, I forgot to take it rolled up out of my sleeve, so if I get it out.
They turn into powder.
Yeah, so- yeah, they're a little old, you know. Expired.
Powder cocaine's still on the list.
Yeah, I know
cocaine,
that
I'm
was
not
it. That
taking-
was it. Might be my dark horse, guys. We're giving it away.
That is a dark horse. That is 100% accurate.
Wow.
Number 2.
Number
All
2.
right. Number 2, that's Timbo. All right, I'm gonna take this one back to my childhood favorite and go with Warheads.
Wow.
Number 1, huh? Not on the candy bar
Wow.
list.
So you went just straight childhood, huh?
Yeah, man. This was my my
Your face was all
childhood.
crossed up as a child.
Oh yeah, no, I loved it because I used to try and make it so that my face wouldn't get all scrunched up and shit. And I remember one year on my birthday, that's all I wanted. I didn't want cake. I wanted ice cream and the Mega Warheads, and I ate so many that I burned holes in my tongue.
Fuck
And I was
yeah.
just up all night, fucking crying. I was like, my tongue hurts.
That didn't make the face though, right?
Yeah,
God damn.
Yeah,
I
bro.
didn't make a face.
My tongue's were after the second one, dude. Give it up.
Oh yeah, I can't do. Oh fuck, I probably ate like 3 whole packs of those that night.
What?
Just staying up all night playing
Oh my
Nintendo 64 with my friends. Yeah, it was bad.
You're asking for trouble.
That's
Yeah.
it's bad.
With the sour
Like-
candy.
And now I feel like now they have so many fucking versions of it, and like the kids just like if you were to give a kid now that's into sour candy like a Warhead, they would just look at you and be like, and you're like, it's sour, and they're like, no, it's not.
Yeah, they got.
Then
the
again, they
spray
could have
now.
just taken down the malic acid that's in it, and like back in the day, we were getting the OG stuff, and now they're like, we gotta tailor this back. We can't go any more extreme if we don't.
This
Yeah.
is quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Can I throw a thought out there for the group
mean-
that we do at the end? After
Rank
the
the best
draft's
team.
over, what's the best what?
Rank the best overall draft.
Oh, that's
I think
definitely a
that
part
should
of it. That's 100% a part of it. But then
Yeah.
there's a follow up to that. Take out. We finish the draft. We argue our arguments. We vote on the best team, and we then take it a step further and say, now that so many brands have so many iterations within their brand, right? We've talked about Snickers having, do I get all the Snickers? Like, no. But we pick a brand and say, like, who has the best family within their brand? So Warheads, all their iterations, and this isn't like whoever drafted it. It's just a general discussion.
Oh yeah,
Are we,
for
are
sure.
we talking like Nestle as a brand? Is that what you
No,
mean?
not that big because that's a very big umbrella. Like Sour Patch has,
Yeah, like
24 different
Starburst.
types of Sour
Oh,
Patch iterations.
overall. Yeah.
So-
That's I could see that. That would be a tough like a group discussion of rankings, just of that. Yeah, the group
Yeah.
We could
picks.
even go fruity versus chocolate. Like, who's the best chocolate base? Who's the best fruity base?
Man.
And
I
then
mean-
those two fucking slug it out.
Okay, we can even go left and right Twix.
Ooh,
That's short. Short discussion.
ooh, I like
There's a
it.
difference. There's a difference.
You know?
I like it. I'm gonna eat them both, but there's a difference.
Oh yeah, I'll eat them.
Have you ever ate a right one in your left hand and a left one in your right hand, and then thought really wrong about yourself?
Holy shit.
Now I have to think if I do that. Like
What?
you've made me self-conscious, and I'm gonna eat a ton of Twix
Think
now.
about it. Think about
I
it.
mean,
Think about it.
I've got morals.
yeah, I got. Wait, Bug.
No, I guarantee you've never thought about it. Guarantee you just go to your dominant
No.
hand, you pop that sucker in, and you're like, oh my god, I just
What?
That's-
What hand do you
That's-
normally eat candy with, anyways? Like if you think about it, you
I usually
open a
just tie my
wrapper.
hands behind my back and just go right in the bowl. and
You guys
So
used
do
to
Damn, you put your candy in a bowl? Candy bars?
I was talking about Halloween.
you go bobbing.
Oh, jeez.
I go bobbing for Twix.
It's like, what? Let me put these Twix in a bowl, honey, for me.
Dude,
No,
guys are
no.
right to it.
I mean, do you open the candy wrapper with your dominant hand, therefore leaving you
Open,
with your
you
non-dom to
peel.
eat?
You peel, you pull down, and then it usually ends in my dominant hand. I feel.
Do you
Ooh.
open
Oh,
it with
no,
your
I don't
teeth
know
Anything
about
that in my
ever?
left hand.
I don't know
Yeah, I
about
think
that
it's in my-
because if I
I
had
think
like
it's my non-dom.
Skittles or like I'm gonna throw a few in my mouth, it's probably my non-dominant hand actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's a bar, it's oh my god, I've never
It's in
thought
my
about it.
non-dom also.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
This
pour
is
Skittles in my
off
left
the rail.
hand.
We were off the rails, and I'm sorry. We'll come back to this, but I just
That's its
obviously
own
there's-
discussion.
There's discussion to be had there.
Number 3.
All right, that's
Yeah.
Joel.
I had to think long and hard, and I'm glad we talked about it off the bat. It's Twix.
Ooh.
It's
Okay.
something about you feel like you're getting 2 for 1, even though you're not. It's It's the candy itself, and there's 2 of them, and they
But-
even rebranded themselves with a left and a right.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
Which
best
is how it's
marketing thing
labeled
of
on
all
the
time.
sheet.
Best marketing
Yeah,
of all
Funny
time.
thing, we labeled them left and right on the sheet.
It's hard to market candy now because there's so much. It's a oversaturated market with, whatever, and then with social media, and they just were like, you know what, let's just make it, we'll have a battle within our own candy bar and have a left versus right, and then people legitimately talk about it when you buy a Twix. Hey, are you left versus right? We just had the conversation.
Yeah.
I think Twix is a great number 1. He's a good QB1. I think it
Pretty solid.
works out. He's gonna lead the team.
Yeah. Is there? I mean, just how many candy bar commercials have you seen? I can only think of 2: Snickers and Twix. That's it. Hungry?
Butterfinger.
Grab a Snickers. I haven't seen a Butterfinger one since Nom.
I was gonna say, in the last
I
10
haven't seen
years,
it since
it's
when
probably
Simpsons was big.
Twix. I guess Reese's, and then in Easter you get Cadbury.
Reese's yet. True. Reese's solid. Who's
Reese's has one, and they dominate Halloween. Right,
Yeah.
Reese's, I feel like they already have the color scheme,
Yeah.
but
Well, they
I
dominate
do think
holidays.
yeah, you're right. They really do.
They make just the shape,
And
like
that's why
the
I think-
Christmas tree and like the Easter egg. They kill it, right?
Yep. And I think
right.
Twix being able to do ads all the time during the year. I know Snickers also does ads, and I feel like between
Betty
those
White.
2, yeah, Betty White. Yeah, I feel like it's hard to do. Just put a Twix ad up on MTV during like when their 8th episode of Wildin' Out or whatever that plays throughout the day, and it's just a Twix ad, and that, like, I don't know. I think it's a good move by them. Good marketing, tastes good. You get 2.
Yeah, that's good. Twix, solid choice, man. I agree. It's just a little just a little bar at the bottom, a little cookie, and some caramel and chocolate. Solid. I love it.
Yeah,
It's all the stuff
can't
you
hate
like.
on that pick.
I know. I just
Number 4.
Number 4, and this is shocking that I got to have this still on the board at number 4. And I have a question before I fully determine my pick, because
You're half decided.
my pick is what it is, but like there's an iteration of it. It's essentially the same, just comes in different shape. We're talking Reese's peanut butter cups, the undoubted number 1 pick that you all before me failed to pick.
I did pick it because the shape does matter because it changes the amount of peanut butter in it.
The shape does matter.
I
Yeah.
never thought of
And
it that
what
way. I never thought of it
I
that way.
I think the word cup in it, you get all the cup sizes.
A,
But
But
B,
not all the-
C, D,
Yeah.
double D.
32A.
Oh yeah. Got the jumbo cup.
God damn.
You guys
Yeah.
all did the little earthquake in the middle with the regular cups, right? Tried to get the peanut butter all the way out before it broke the ring. Didn't think so.
Ooh.
Just keep going.
Oh,
Wait,
no, I know what
wait.
you're
On
talking
the
about now.
outside?
Hey,
No,
I don't know
when
how
you peel
did
it
that.
open?
That could be
Middle.
very disturbing.
You just
No.
eat out the cup, right?
I've never done
Oh,
that.
yeah.
What,
You just put
at
your
what
finger
age
up
would
through
you
and-
first started trying to do this?
Well, I was curious around age 9, maybe 10.
Yeah. Really sorry.
Once you got the peanut butter out, did you reuse the cup for other uses?
Absolutely.
Valid
Come on.
question.
Yeah.
That's the number 1
So-
pick.
Go on.
So I think that's something to maybe address with a therapist,
Right.
because I think you did some things there that maybe wasn't safe for normal use. But so back to my point is, if I were to pick for myself, Reese's Pieces would be the W.
Yeah, that's
However,
a different one. Yeah.
Reese's Cups is
Oh.
highly voted upon across a lot of holidays, but
Yep.
Reese's Eggs
They're
also
solid.
Are undoubtedly
are
solid. The
possibly
best ratio.
possibly the best.
Yeah.
So that's
That
why
is
I'm
the
gonna
best
go.
ratio.
I want to say Cups because they're voted high, but I think they loop. I think in the voting on my like other tabs, like Reese's Cups is always second, at least if not first. But I think that because they're looping in eggs and stuff like that, so I'm gonna go Reese's Eggs.
Right. So Reese's
Nice.
Cups is
I like
still on
it.
the board?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Oh,
think so.
Bug leaving a layup on the board still, folks.
Well, I mean,
Because it
Reese's
really-
Eggs beats Reese's Eggs beats Cups
Listen,
In flavor,
yeah,
in flavor and ratio and everything.
I mean, you're not wrong. I would just, I guess I never thought in depth about it, but I do like eggs. Also,
I go out of my way to buy them when they come out.
they're solid. They're solid. But
If they were available year round, they would no longer have cups, guaranteed.
That's not bad.
And then poor 12-year-old pistol would be very lonely.
Yeah. And first of all, about that Reese's Pieces, I don't like it. I don't feel like they even taste like the same peanut butter.
They don't. They're their own animal, but they're solid.
Is it even peanut butter by
I don't
arguing? Because it
know.
doesn't taste like peanut butter M&Ms, and peanut butter M&Ms taste like peanut butter.
Yeah, they're
And
solid.
I have those right there in that fridge, ready to pop up for this discussion. But
Wow.
Reese's Pieces has a different peanut butter flavor than peanut butter M&Ms. If you get the right amount of, this is where it gets dicey. If you get the right amount of Reese's Pieces in your hand, you could go too many or too less, and then you fail. You get the right amount, it tastes very, very, very delightful.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
don't like guidelines by my candy.
I mean,
what?
if you're a
There's
veteran,
a limit.
veteran,
I thought it just mattered how big your mouth was.
No, there's a sweet spot though. I mean, you could.
Yeah, but like Skittles, the sweet spot is until I can't chew. So I just dump
let
them
Brad's comment just fucking fly by like that.
Yeah,
I
bro.
missed it.
Nobody picked up on
Big
that.
mouth?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the amount, just how big your mouth is.
Yeah, we got a little palate, you know.
Oh my god,
You got a
guys
wide
are
mouth.
getting old.
I mean,
You're
yeah,
old.
just-
From the things you picked up on what I've said, and you let that slide, I'm very disappointed in you boys.
I
Very
don't
disappointed.
pick up on me. Pick up on you.
I'm looking at
Well,
the
I'm not.
spreadsheet. I'm nervous. My pick's coming up. What am
I got
supposed-
bath towel
I'm
boys.
researching.
You guys let that slide, and
I know, I love that
fucking
one.
Pin that.
I
until
laughed
I
so
pinned
hard
it.
on that one. I
did
laughed
too,
in the
once I
video.
pinned it. Oh yeah. Just we let it slide.
I don't think we let
Just
anything
saying,
slide. I was
I'm
down.
starting to worry about you boys. Anyway, we're going on.
Number 5.
Anyway, Easter eggs off the
All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I too came
I
prepared.
choose.
I don't even think I have that
All right,
on.
you got
here.
enough
I
for
don't even have
everybody,
that on
bud?
here.
Oh, I mean, I bought the big pack, so don't you worry. I got.
Costco pack.
So this has to be a personal favorite. It's not a. It's
this-
not like.
Uh,
I mean, when was Haichu invented? Somebody have data on that?
At
I
the
mean-
right time. Because that,
Like they taste good, but they come across as a candy that somebody
All
was
right,
like,
let's see what Google
"What do we
says.
call
Here we
this?"
go.
they are phenomenal, though. If you leave them up on the
Did
dashboard for a
I-
little bit and they get a little bit, warm and melted, and then you pop one in your mouth. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Ooh, I like
All right,
that. That
Wait,
probably tastes
Over
good.
under.
I choose
before you look it up.
Mambas.
Wait.
Are those?
Ooh.
Before you
Mamba number 5.
over under before any of us were born
I
or
like
after
Mambas.
we were born.
High choose?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to say
85.
85,
Wait,
79.
79,
Oh, 86.
86.
$1, Bob.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
I'm gonna go 1990.
1975
Damn.
before all of
Damn.
us were born.
Well, shit.
Well, I knew-
Joel's the closest. You say 79?
I knew that shit was in the 70s because I just remember seeing something like when you watch retro movies. I saw an ad in there for Haichu, and I was like, really? They had to put an ad out there? Like Haichu just looks like one that's like, listen, we put it next to the register. It's the closest candy to you. If you're craving sugar, just fucking grab it.
Yeah.
We couldn't
Alright,
even
hey,
come
wait.
up with a cool name.
Wait, Bugga,
Yeah.
throw Sammy in here. Let's hear her
Yeah.
pick.
This is my first or my second son. Yeah.
Oh.
What's his pick?
Yeah,
What'd you
what's
pick?
his
What'd you
pick?
pick?
Sammy's pick.
Yeah.
Anything that's
Catnip.
Ew.
what would you pick number one overall?
Pennies.
High chew. You heard it here.
She said Reese's, so you guys all suck. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
She's got no
Jesus
good
Christ.
taste.
She's just going after what you said.
Yeah, she's been listening.
She can't. She doesn't know what I picked.
Bullshit.
She thought
She
She's
knows
just
that that's your
standing by
favorite
you.
candy.
Yeah, obviously.
This is what had been
Licorice.
picked.
She
No,
said
licorice.
no,
licorice.
she's reading,
See?
she's reading the
Licorice.
list. This is what's
Oh.
been picked.
Show her
So-
the C's.
Oh yeah, Reese's
Licorice,
Eggs.
like
That's
Mr. Relevant.
So Brad went one with Snickers.
Yeah.
Then it was
Anybody who's doing non-chocolate.
Ah, son of a.
Wait, did you just scoff at chocolate?
no at
What?
Warhead.
She's-
She said
she's-
anybody
she's
who's not doing
scoffing at-
chocolate.
Non-chocolate.
Oh.
Warheads.
Chocolate is gross.
I
I
chew.
had to Google what these were.
I will say I would have to go with Mambas over high chews though.
Mambas are solid.
I
That's fine,
ate
don't get
more
me wrong.
Mambas
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if that was like an accessibility thing because I can tell you right now, if you had like when we were kids and there were 30 candies at the checkout aisle, I don't remember seeing high chew there, but I do remember seeing Mamba.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that
back
was
in
why.
the 70s, I ate them all the time.
I used to choose Mamba over Starburst all the time.
Ooh, Starburst solid one. Yeah, Mambas are solid. They got 4 flavors or whatever.
Yeah, there wasn't a flavor that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And I'll eat all the Starburst too, but Starburst for whatever reason has a huge discrepancy problem between like flavors.
Yeah, yellow Starburst. I do not want those.
Oh,
I'll-
Lysol?
Yeah, I don't want. I'll eat all the other ones, but yellow, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, why didn't you put it in there?
I had a friend in
Yeah,
high
just-
school. She wouldn't eat yellow or orange, so she just gave them all to me. I didn't like the yellow, but I ate them. It's free
Well, yeah.
candy.
Well, hey, you had a crush on her, but
You get tempted into any vans with free candy?
yeah.
Ah, shit,
talking about this week?
Almost.
I mean, definitely
Just
not
this
with yellow
week, or-
ones, but
Yeah, not yellow. But orange. Okay.
Yellow Starburst.
I got yellow.
Here, buddy.
Yeah, get out of here. Does that van have windows? Jesus.
Go find the kid down the road. He's poor. He probably doesn't care.
Yeah.
But if that van had warheads, Tim, you're hopping in it.
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't even make a face.
Yeah. Wait, do we get to go? Is there one flavor of Warheads? Do you tie it down to, or do you get the whole bag or whatever? I haven't eaten Warheads in forever.
I think if
I
I had to
think you
pick my favorite one out of all of them, it'd probably be. Fuck, that's a good question.
Raz.
It's such a toss up between blue raspberry and black cherry.
I know.
Well, you get the whole
But I
black
bag,
think
cherry
right?
coming in.
I pick the black cherry. Yeah.
You get the whole bag, but if there's like a Warheads Extreme or Warheads whatever, like if there's iterations, like you get the bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like Skittles, I don't get just the red one or whatever. Like
He doesn't get
Bag.
warheads extreme. He gets
you
warheads.
get Skittles Tropical or Skittles OG or Skittles
Like,
whatever else. I don't know what else they have.
like Starburst reds only or pinks only, whatever it is. Berries. Those, I'll eat
Yeah.
those all day.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
day.
like you get the name of that package. So you know, like the chocolate ones are there's
Get
only
the
one.
whole
There's just potentially multiple of the same thing. Whereas the fruity versions, you get different flavors within the same package, but you don't get like again if there's a tropical version or a berries only version or sour or whatever, you get that specific sub-branded item.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. Cool.
Number 6.
Number 6. P back to back.
Back to back. Oh, man.
I guess you can afford to do Haichu off the bat because you have 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good one, though. That was a solid number 1.
Yeah.
He had a good combine. You know, he's been around a while. 70s.
He's made
A
like,
wily vet. You
he's
put a
made
wily vet
couple
on the team.
All-Star games, a couple Pro Bowls.
I
That's about
I
it.
drafted the old guy.
Since 75.
Okay, let's see. I am gonna go. I don't know why I like Baby Ruth's.
Wow.
Is that a
Are you
question?
75 years old?
Listen.
Is
I
that a
only laughed.
question?
I mean, I only laughed because of the Goonies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, bro.
2 solid picks. What a team. We're
Are
going
we,
for
are we
the
seriously
Super Bowl
sticking to
of
just
candy.
3? By the way,
I am not going over to your house for candy, P.
That's
Yeah,
fine. It's more for
3. Yeah, we
me.
go 3. I'm cool with 3 with it. I mean, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
stopping at your house on Halloween.
man, I just feel like we're sheltering ourselves here, but that's fine.
We've
We'll
only
see. We'll
picked
see.
one
I
candy.
said we'll play it. We'll play it by ear here.
Yeah.
Like it could move quick.
got
My
crazy.
strategy
Keep
right now,
controversial
the
picks.
strategy right now depends on that decision. But
No, you should be picking best available to you. Yeah, that's it. You're playing this just like
if I'm
like
putting,
a fantasy football draft.
if I'm putting a 3-man squad together versus a 5, I have to have some angles that I'm hitting you that you just don't know about. So
Well, if you're gonna throw a 5 up where you would throw a 3, then your 5 is your 3.
Nah, the Wiley.
I mean, I could be
coming
like-
for you.
I could win this with my next pick easily, and you guys, I don't even need a third.
Well, then
I mean, but we're
prove
only
it.
we're
old
only
man.
we're only personally winning this. Like somebody else is gonna look at your list and be like, "You lost, Dick."
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
why.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
be
this next
saying
one
that.
I could just like, because this next pick could be just trying to take something off the board, and I'm not picking this. I'm saying I'm leaning towards Reese's Cups just to be an asshole and take that off the board for someone else down the road. But then I'm not as well rounded of a team, and
Yeah.
I'm
The
not.
next
I'm
pick
not,
is who? Oh, it is you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. What are you gonna just load up on all your Reese's
Yeah,
brands?
Reese's. Yep. If
I
you're
got
looking
Team
for
Reese's.
yeah,
I got trees. I got cups. I got pieces.
yeah.
No.
you got
yeah.
you got 3 quarterbacks and no one to throw to. What's going on?
Ah,
team.
Man.
yeah. What's your third pick then? Fucking peanut butter M&Ms or Reese's Pieces?
I got this locked up pretty well. I say P just talks more, but wait. Oh wait, that's why I did it.
Give it a Bug Sunday or with
This was
What?
a
Reese's
bag.
Cups. Final answer. Question
No,
mark.
chill out. I'm between two picks, and I don't want this to fall off the board. So, oh man.
Man.
All right, I'm gonna go this route, and it's against what I'm feeling, but I think that my other pick might still be on the board, which would be a hammer. So I'm gonna go with my second pick is Skittles.
OG.
Hammer.
OG Skittles, best selling candy of 2020 over Halloween.
What?
This is
That's
every
a
mix
real-
pack possible.
Yeah. That's just branding or paid marketing. I don't
Marketing.
I think Skittles is one of the easiest to eat for like all age groups too.
know. Yeah.
I don't know what it. I know it's a choking hazard for like
It's- so here's
infants.
the
So
thing.
if you're giving them to your infant, that's on you.
Yeah.
It's an all around
point.
candy for fruit based candy lovers. It's got a lot of essential flavors. You may not like all of them, but you're gonna like enough of them that you're not gonna feel like you're wasting a pack. They're easy to travel with. They're easy to roll back up and finish later, and they come in a
Easy
lot
to-
of different sizes. So
Easy to drop on the floor of your car and
Yep.
get stuck there for 17
well, yeah, if
years.
you're uncoordinated, unlike myself, like that's fine.
Yeah.
I can't based on the dexterity of other people. This
Shit,
is just
bro.
like the above average human.
You know I fucking
You know-
pour with my right hand and eat with my left hand on Skittles every time.
Every
Yeah,
time.
that's true. You know what? That's true.
Same.
Every time.
I'm a left-handed
Okay.
candy eater.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was saying I don't
I
eat candy with my
think so.
left hand really, but I definitely do that.
I think so.
That's
Unless
some
it's a
shit, man.
Snickers, I might eat it with my right.
You know
I
what
think I
pisses me off
open it
though
with my
about
right
Skittles?
and with my left.
I don't
What?
even know
You guys-
anymore. You know how long it's been since I ate candy, guys? Diabetes.
Dude,
How
I,
do you open a candy bar? Do you guys use your teeth every time? Because
No.
you guys have
It's
one hand.
getting,
No.
One
I
hand,
open
right?
I open it like this, but then I unwrap like a bar, and then I think I honestly eat it with my left hand.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah,
like,
do you guys
you're
wrap the
saying I
bottom?
open
Like
it-
after you peel it down like a banana and then you just wrap around? Whatever.
if it's hot.
Yeah, I don't hold the candy bar in my like bare
Nah.
hand. I don't think ever. I think I just peel it all the way down like a banana.
Yeah.
You maniac.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
How about
you
in the
chocolate
commercials how
finger?
they always rip off the top and it's just a perfectly cut thing around it where they can just
And they
fucking take a big bite?
Squeeze it up like an otter pop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
get out of
Free
here.
cut
Yeah,
wrappers,
perfect
what's going
handle
on?
on it. And they just take the best bite, and I'm like, Jesus, it's never done that for me.
That's a perforated line. Somebody
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
somebody prepped that.
Guaranteed.
That's-
You know how much better that candy bar would be if it was like that? Come on.
Yeah, the
I mean, it
caramel's
would
always
be-
super gooey, like a
Yeah.
fucking mozzarella stick.
That would
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah.
Mozzarella sticks don't even come out like that if you make them at home. You're like, oh, this thing turned out terrible.
Yeah,
This
come
is
on.
just a fucking
It's
string
awesome.
cheese in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, string cheese with shitty breading around it.
Yeah.
I'll eat it. I don't have to like it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be picturesque. I just want to digest it.
We're not taking photos of this to put on our restaurant website.
Nice. But for your teeth question though, I only open my teeth if it crumbles when I open it normally and it just doesn't open for whatever reason and it just starts crumbling in my hand and then I get upset because it creases and then I just
Well, if you
Oh,
do
it's
the
like
tear
a
tactic and
tougher
then the bag
wrapper.
of chips, like if either one of those tactics don't work, then you go to the teeth.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, it's definitely not
Because
a
then
first option.
you got beat by the wrapper.
Yeah, bars.
Chance.
You got out freestyled.
It's got bars.
You got beat by the rapper.
Yeah, you've been defeated. You might as well either just toss that.
Have you ever had a situation where it's just like one of those days and you just can't defeat the wrapper, and then when you do finally get it open and it looks like what you opened has already been eaten, and you're just like, this is fucking terrible
No,
because you
No.
smashed it so much, like trying to get it open.
Do
Like,
you
No, I
take
just
vengeance on
eat
it
it.
and just smash the whole candy bar in your mouth?
Yeah, I was gonna say I just eat it really
Like, fuck you,
angrily.
candy.
God damn it. I won.
Yeah.
squeeze
then
it
I
out of the
litter.
wrapper.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, especially if it's a fun
Yeah.
size. Watch out. That thing's demolished.
Yeah, the smallest one possible.
Yeah.
Your thumbs just mush it. You're like, I guess I'll eat the Snickers, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll eat it. It's
Even though in
great.
like three chews, it looks that way anyway inside your mouth. Like, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
principle of the thing, though. Come on.
I mean, yeah, I'll eat one that got stepped on. Honestly, if it's all still in the wrapper, it doesn't
You're at a
fucking
parade.
matter.
You're getting
Yeah,
all
all-
the parade, leftover parade candy that people have already mashed.
The horses have already stepped on it. I'm like, I'll fucking eat it.
They already
Hey,
took the first few steps for me.
My kids are like, I don't want this
Wrapper.
one. I'm like, it's still in the wrapper.
Yeah. Come on.
I'll eat a flattened Snickers. I don't care.
Yeah.
That wrapper passed the test.
Is there a difference between
All
like
right.
fun size and regular size candy bars when you eat them?
Yeah, one's bigger than the other.
Besides that,
Attaboy,
the
Bug.
taste, Bug.
I wish I had a drum set behind me.
I know. You need to get one. I'll put my nugs on it.
Do you think Snickers dictates how many like peanuts go into a fun size Snickers? Like for quality assurance?
1,000%, bro. Did you know Papa Murphy's counts how many pepperonis they put on your pizza?
I know Tim knows that.
I do know that exactly. I still remember. Like I think it's 80 on a family size.
Yeah, I never did. But, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
We count that shit out. It's good
Yeah.
at slinging pepperonis. God,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
damn.
Spin some on your
Measure
finger.
little cups of the sausage. Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
explaining a take and bake pizza to somebody who's never seen that, and you're just like, yeah, they put the pizza together for you, and they wrap it up, and then you take it home and you cook it when you want it. And they're like, but I still have to do half the work. And I was like, no, the hardest part is done. You have the oven's doing the other part.
Yeah,
you don't do shit.
Yeah, you just preheat it and go fucking relax on your couch.
Screw
They're like,
that,
yeah,
though.
but you could just do that at Walmart and just get one of the pizzas in the deli that's not cooked yet. I was like, yeah, but it's made
Trash.
specifically the way you want it.
Yeah, and also Walmart. Come on, their sauce is gonna be.
Yeah, I
garbage.
know. The comparison, everybody's like, that sounds terrible. I was like, I don't know how else to explain this to you
Yeah.
other than fly you to the West Coast and make
Yeah.
you eat one.
Also, when the Papa Murphy's pizza is better than majority of pizzas out there anyway. Like Pizza Hut,
Oh, yeah.
Domino's, it'll crush all those.
Absolutely.
So
Big time.
Hell yeah.
I'll cook.
I
that
ate one
pizza all the
yesterday.
way. Yeah.
And Tim and I have
Lucky.
eaten thousands of them.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, we used to steal
Wow.
so many.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Timbo.
Man.
They used-
Well, no, you
I
just
used
order
to-
it and you don't pick it up, and then it has to go
Exactly.
somewhere.
I would tell Joel, I'd be like, hey, call in a pizza. And he would call in a pizza. And at the end of the night, nobody picked it up. So I was like, well, I guess I'll take this because we're just going to throw it away. And then I just go up to his house and we'd eat the pizza.
Oh.
We're terrible people.
Oh yeah, clever girl.
Dude, that is
yeah.
savage. To your point, Brad, though, I would feel like in order to not get people like turned off by your candy, you have to have some kind of like ratio guidelines, right? Because
Yeah.
if you get like a mini or like even the little, like they're not even the minis, the little like cubes of something, if there's like no peanut in there, which now that I
Yeah.
think about it, I don't remember ever like thinking about that when I had one of those little tiny ones to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
They-
you want it to
There's
taste
always a
like
peanut
the,
in
the
Yeah,
the original.
they place
Otherwise, you're
one
turned off by
half
it.
peanut guaranteed at the top.
Oh, for sure.
They got to have the perfect
And the
peanut to
bottom.
chocolate ratio.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I need to bite half of one, which is impossible because you could pop them in your mouth. But like I feel like I need to just dissect it.
Yeah. But I always know that there's a little crunch in there, so I'm guessing it's the peanut.
Let's hope.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Hopefully, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. Diabetes.
Yeah, if not, that's a Milky Way, and that's not a Snickers.
Yeah. Hey,
I
man.
mean, Three Musketeers, boo.
Yeah, can
Well,
we
that's
do the
not gonna
bottom
make
three
anyone's
right
list.
now? Three Musketeers.
We should have a dark horse too at the end, like that nobody picked, but like
Cocaine.
is underrated.
Yeah.
Shit, that's
let's
right.
talk
I'm
about
next.
It's still on the list, by the way.
that. All right.
All right.
What do we got here, Joel?
I'm gonna be true with my list here, and I'm gonna go with it. It's not. I do know that it's not popular with everybody, but because somebody already chose Haichu, I feel like this is a safe bet. I'm gonna go with original Mike and Ike's.
Ooh.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
You
something about
motherfucker.
that candy. Like that's the original. Like I don't know what they want to call it, but like a gummy
That was my next
inside,
pick.
and then like the flavors on those are so true to what they say on the wrapper. Like each one tastes exactly like the flavor that it states. They're easy to eat. I eat them by handfuls, so like I don't know why I actually care what each one tastes like because it's a mesh, but
Skittles.
I don't know. I've gotten sick on this candy and still eating it. I bought a 5-pound bag, drove down to Corvallis for an Oregon State game, and threw up multicolor vomit and still ate it like the next week. So
Oh, thick.
Isn't
yeah,
isn't it a
I
thing?
ate like
that,
2 pounds of the 5-pound bag. It was disgusting.
Jesus.
Isn't it a thing like all the fruity candy, or at least like Skittles, Mike and X, like some of them that are coated, that they're actually all the same flavor. Like they're all made of the same like filling or whatever, but it's like
mean,
But
a
the
very
outside is
mild-
different.
something like that. I don't know for a fact, but like I've
I
heard
think
that.
the outside probably tastes the same, but the inside is where your flavor profile comes from.
Coming in with hot allegations. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I have
Any
another-
rebuttal, Bug.
I have a mind blowing comment. If someone picks this candy, I want to share with the team.
Oh,
but,
with the deflection, folks. He done.
Oh, boy.
No, I will Google that. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
While
Is it? I
you
don't
guys
know.
keep
I mean,
debating.
You know, I don't know. I could put them all in my mouth and suck on them, and I don't get any flavor. Once they start
Nutty.
chewing, yeah, that's a freebie, guys. Come on, that's a freebie.
Thank you just handing out those. I
Are we
appreciate
talking
it.
about candy still?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Brad's handing out all sorts of.
Nah, I don't know. I can't comment on Mike and Ike's. I never had any growing up. Like they were there. I just never bought any or had them. I don't know. I guess I just had Skittles. So I don't know. I never really. I've ate them like a couple times. I was like, oh, these aren't bad. But they were never around really. I don't know.
With Skittles off the board, I think it was my next one because they're similar. They're more chewy. Obviously, there's less of that like candy shell crush to them.
Oh, okay.
But
Definitely different ratio.
yeah, different ratio. There's more filling to them, so obviously, I guess makes them chewier, whatnot. I remember as a kid, like going into like a tire dealership, namely a Les Schwab, and walking in there and being like, I'm putting 25 cents in there, and I'm gonna get this like, like the visual aesthetic of Mike and Ike being in one of those little like, dispensers just sitting there that have probably been sitting there for like 12 years. Like, I don't know what it is. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to buy that candy out of there. And then your other options were like Boston baked beans and some other dumb stuff. I was like, well, I'm not buying that.
Yeah,
so
baked
I don't know.
beans.
Something about it.
Yeah,
Dude,
those
Which
Boston
Schwab
baked
did you go
beans.
to?
Yeah.
Mike and Ike's are like a great hybrid between, because I used to love when I was a kid, Dots, but they just get so stuck to your teeth and stay around for far too long. Maybe that's why I liked them as a kid. But like that's a great hybrid between like a Skittle that is a little bit tighter ratio on like filling to shell, and then Dots that are just straight filling essentially, like uncoated. Mike and Ike's are right in the middle. I used to love Mike and Ike's. Haven't had them in a long time, but loved them. Would
I
still
bet
love them
you-
if I
Because
had
your
them.
name, buddy.
I bet you Dots were first, Mike and Ike's were second, and Skittles were the newest. If you went back and looked at their like release time frames.
Yeah, I hated Dots. But what's the chocolate candy that gets stuck to your teeth? You can eat like one, and it's just like they're like a goldish yellow.
Rolos?
No, they're like goldish yellow milk duds. Jesus Christ!
Milk
you eat
duds,
one of
yeah.
those, and I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I'm gonna pull off my crown.
I
It
know.
doesn't even matter
Don't
how
pull
old
off
you
a
are.
crown, don't pull off filling.
Oh,
Dude, they do
bro.
that. I lost
It's-
the filling to a milk dud, and my mom was pissed.
Oh
It'll take a
yeah,
year off your
Milk.
life.
I know. I get nervous.
Like a hot dog.
Yeah.
The hot dog of candy, milk duds.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really know how to take that.
Yeah.
All right, quick side note, because I used to eat Skittles pretty weird. I used to crunch them and flatten them so that it kind of separated the shell, and I would just slowly peel off the shell, kind of like it was an egg, a hard boiled egg, and just peel that off and eat the shell, and then I do candy. a
So
lot
which one had
different.
the
No,
flavor
see,
then? Which one had the
I
flavor?
don't know,
Inside
I think
or
I
out?
blacked out.
Hey, by the way, I googled. This has been a hot topic for years.
This
So I'm not making this shit
is
up.
it shell or is it inside?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I
Yeah.
just got the satisfaction of peeling the shell off the sticky
So did you
part.
eat like 2 over the course of an hour? Like, what were you doing?
I was enjoying myself.
No, I used to
Frankly.
do something like that too, except I had little battles with my Skittles. Like I'd take 2 and smush them together. Whichever one got smushed, I'd eat that one.
I did that with the Captain
and I'd
Crunch.
keep going.
Captain Crunch was berries against the little yellow part in my milk. I always like made it a 2v1 at the end, and it always ended up a tie.
Battle Royale.
2v1.
Oh yeah, it always ended up a tie. Sometimes I let the berry win, sometimes the little yellow corn would win.
The way
Man.
that this conversation is going is just mind blowing. On learning about you guys and how you eat your candy is just. I almost need like I need like take 5 like to like kind of digest this because it's
Hey, keep it easy. Take
One of
5
you is
on
like-
the board.
like
Yeah.
literally undressing a Skittle. The other is having battle royales with Skittles. Like
Yeah.
The other one's
not sure.
earthquaking a Reese's Pieces cup. No, that's me again. My bad.
Yeah.
you have, like,
Eating at the
chicken
inside,
nuggets from
like
McDonald's, and you're taking the breading off to eat it first or something.
I think we can all agree that P eats candy the weirdest, but
Yeah, my
Yeah,
list is the
it-
strongest. So.
yeah,
yours
dude.
is peanut butter cups. And
Yeah. Who tongues it out like a Jello shot, but just pure peanut butter cup?
Oh no, you go from the bottom and you just say earth, and you see if you can get the entire center of the cup out before the sides break. You guys have lived a sheltered childhood if you haven't.
You had a
peeled
lot of time on
Skittles
your
or
hands, didn't
Jeez,
you?
Pete.
Reese's Pieces.
And Pete,
You
That's
do
probably why I
you,
don't like candy.
Pete, do you eat anything normal?
Oh well, I feel like I've been eating everything normal my whole life. I'm surprised you guys haven't done that.
I think
Yeah.
I think much like how you shower, it's very uncommon.
Yeah.
All right, I'm learning a lot about myself, so I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. I love to shower, but I hate drying off.
Untamed entertainment, the therapeutic
Yeah.
session you never wanted.
Yeah, yeah. A little backstory, Joel. Pete gags when he dries off with a towel after the shower. It's
No,
kind
that's
of
Do you just run really fast when you get out?
Shake it off.
Somebody put me in the bed of their
Dog.
truck.
He's
I
like a
gotta.
dog.
Somebody put me in the bed of their truck. I have to go stand up while you're going 30.
Pistols is in the backyard doing sprints like a dog, just trying to dry off naked.
the middle of winter. It's
His
terrible.
neighbor Timbo's dropping heat on the front porch while naked P is running around the backyard trying to dry off.
Oh my god. That made me laugh.
So I'm not as normal as I thought I was.
He's
Big deal.
We have a good TikTok. We have a
Normal's
good
over
TikTok
it.
on that, Joel. If you ever track it down, we have a good TikTok on Bath
Yeah.
Towel Boy over here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, best.
I mean, I'm sorry that towels make you gag because they're great, but your method may be better. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not until you try it. Wait till you have a Skittle
Probably
next
have
time
less
you
laundry
peel
to
off the
do
layers.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, but
So wait,
Anyway.
wait. Actually, hey, I don't mean to go. When you wash your hands, can you use a towel?
Oh, that's fine with me there. No problem there. It's just when it transitions to other areas, it's just like, well,
have you
why? I
have you
don't know.
tried
They're clean.
fabric softener?
Well, it's
But those other areas are clean. Like you're not wiping down like
Wait, is
I
it a
understand.
certain
Hopefully.
part? Is it a certain part of your body?
no. A lot of the time, it's usually like before I even start the act. It's like as I'm about to get out, I'm just like, oh,
he
boy,
thought we'd
here it
never come
comes.
back to this.
Oh my
Here
god.
it comes. Yeah, I can't explain it myself. So when I'm
So
trying to
do you not
explain
like
it,
to
I
be
hear
naked and
myself
have to
out loud.
bend over and like dry off a leg? Like you feel exposed, like you get attacked at any time. Like
I don't know what it is. I
No,
think
it sounds like it's just the towel hanging on the hook.
it's just mental, really. I think I'm mental.
were you ever smothered with a towel as a child?
Well, I mean,
It's
next
chloroform.
pick.
yeah. I think you're up, P.
It's Timbo.
Yeah, that's me. I'm kind of surprised this one hasn't come off the board yet. I'm gonna
Command.
go Starburst. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
Figured it was coming.
Yeah,
We
I
knew it was
think
coming, folks.
I'm just gonna go with the original pack,
Okay.
even though yellow is
With
trash.
the yellows.
Yellow
Pink's
is
the
trash.
best.
Oh, yeah, you
Do
can
you
get
think
all
the pink
pink.
and the red overcome that yellow? The Lysol flavor?
Oh, red
Oh,
isn't
man.
even that good, man. Orange is for me. It's pink, orange, red, yellow.
Pink is
Take that
definitely
every
number
day.
one.
Pink
Yeah.
all day. What's
I
better when you
every
get the
once in a
2-pack
while.
of Starburst and you get a double pink?
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
it's
Did you
terrible
know
when
they
you get
make
double yellow?
packs of
Oh
that?
my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
They make
all
pinks
pink.
only?
Yeah, all pinks. They make them when they're unwrapped as well.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't like doing the extra work to eat. Like, you're unwrapping it, you're like, oh, I gotta unwrap everyone. But that allows you to save them longer.
Yep.
And then when you have the unwrapped ones, I know it's in a resealable bag, but something about it makes
Those are
it seem
mini,
like
aren't
a
they?
different
Or
candy.
no?
I don't know. That's how you
Yeah,
get
they're
diabetes.
little
so,
mini
Yeah. I would be able to control myself and be like, well, this whole bag has to be eaten.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
well,
I bought it.
Yeah, it's just sitting here, and so am I. So.
If you ever wanted to, Timbo, have a battle with candy, get the unwrap ones because those will stick together, and you could literally make a figure
Like
out of
checkers.
that, and like have a
Ooh.
full on like stick figure human or like battle royale against your Starburst flavors.
Yes, like
'Cause they're tacky.
claymation, but
They're tacky.
Starburst-mation.
Yeah,
Like
there you go.
Would it be the hero or the villain?
Depending on what color.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow's a villain.
Yellow gets killed.
Yellow's gonna get straight
That's
murdered and thrown in the
unan-
trash.
Unanimous. Instant.
Yellow's the antagonist. He ain't gonna make it.
Oh yeah, with some black licorice hair.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
my!
it's not even a
God.
candy. I'd
What
rather
a
eat a
villain.
bag of broccoli than black licorice. Jesus.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
Really?
Guest appearance.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
I
do like
love
broccoli.
broccoli, but I love black licorice too.
What?
What the
You
hell?
love
Take it off the
Jaeger?
board then. Well, yeah.
I
like
mean, it'll
Jaeger.
never go on my list, but like when it's real black licorice is available, like it's delicious.
I can't.
The only
So bad.
reason,
I
the
can't
only
do it.
reason that any like black licorice is like the Marshawn Lynch. Like he's just a
How
rebel.
dare you?
He's gonna fucking do what he needs to do, and he's gonna just run through anybody.
All right,
Yeah,
He's
black
like,
licorice
no
has done
fucking
nothing.
kick him off, Brad.
Wait, first of
Black
all, that
licorice
is
has
a
done nothing.
terrible analogy.
I will take the analogy because black licorice should have ran it in from the one.
Well,
It got a
yeah.
dub.
That's what I'm
True.
saying. Black licorice is a beast.
Black licorice
It just
was
got
a lost
overpowered
leader.
by
like it,
other candy.
If
It's
you
such a
it,
unique
could
flavor.
destroy
And
anything.
black licorice is your grandparents' fawerite flavor.
Yeah, next
why
to
I like it.
next
My
to
grandpa was-
butterscotch.
Oh
Werther's.
man, a
Werther's?
Werther's.
Oh yeah, where are
I'll
theirs?
take a Werther's.
Who doesn't like a Werther's? I mean, it's like a slow, steady, like not overpowered caramel taste that just kind of sits there for a bit.
Is it
Not
caramel or
hard candy,
caramel?
Maybe.
I don't love it though.
Caramel
I
or
usually say
caramel?
caramel. What did I
Not
say?
too
I say
bad, yeah.
caramel.
I don't know.
Caramel.
It's all about what you're talking about. Like, I think caramel apples, but talking about like caramel icing or drizzle, whatever. I
Really?
don't call it caramel.
You linguist.
Yeah, that's
You
Really?
can switch accents, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, last
The
name.
phonetics on this guy. Am I right?
Mr.
Bilingual.
Versatility.
Man, still.
Here in the South, it's just it's caramel. So
Caramel.
Ah,
Oh,
caramel.
good
caramel.
lord.
Oh, you want a caramel apple? Like sure.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Oh, well, caramel.
You can't tell if they're saying it correctly or incorrectly, and I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's too
A
fast.
little room for debate.
Yes. You're
Yes.
hesitating.
Yeah.
No. All right.
I
Well,
guess.
black licorice making an appearance. I mean, I'm not a big
not
fan.
off the board
but-
yet, but
I'm
No,
not
it'll stay
a
on the
big
board for
fan,
sure.
but I do drink Jaeger, so
Yeah, comparable for sure.
Yeah.
Usually,
That's about as far as I'll go. I won't eat the black licorice, but I'll take Jaeger shots.
yeah,
Mike
Jaeger,
and Ike's black licorice. Bleh.
yeah.
Terrible.
I
Or
don't.
no, good and plenty. Good and plenty is what I'm thinking of.
How about this?
Yeah, good-
Twizzlers
yeah,
or
good.
Red Vines?
Situational because they
Red
taste
Vines.
so significantly different.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, way different.
Yeah,
I'm taking
like
Red
one
Vines
tastes
all
one
day
tastes
on that, man.
waxy and one tastes too like on the sweeter end. Because red vine or Twizzlers don't come across as sweet to me at all when I eat them.
Nah, they don't. I don't like
But
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers black licorice. Oh boy.
Yeah,
They're like
Red
that.
Vines.
Yeah,
Pull and peel.
they're like the act of. It's like the act of chewing. Twizzlers just giving you an act to chew. Like it. There's no real flavor in those that
Pull and
I
peel,
can
baby.
Yeah, the pull and peel is like a different animal too.
Totally different animal.
Yeah.
That's its
Yeah.
own beast. And honestly, I would choose pulled and peel strawberry over cherry because I think cherry is too sweet. I think if I remember, I could be mixing them up. One of them's sweeter. I know they're different flavors, but one of them's a little more subtle. And
Pull and
whichever
peel?
one I'm thinking, pull and peel. Twizzlers pull and peel. You don't know what those are?
They come in like a rope.
Yeah, it's like a rope.
Like-
and you could peel one strand at a time, or just like bite it off. It's like string cheese for fruit candy. You
Hold
don't
up.
peel it.
No, I never had that. I've had Nerds Rope. They'll bomb, by the way.
The pull and peel
Those are good.
individuals. I fucking choked on a pull and peel when I was a kid.
You were 18.
Well, still, I was a child.
Okay.
We
Were you
went camping,
pulling when
I
you should have been
remember-
peeling, or what?
Based on how you eat candy, you might have just tried to drop that straight in your throat.
I probably deserved it. Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if I can
wonder
peel it
if I-
while swallowing.
Oh, I can't. Help!
He shoves the whole thing in his mouth. He ties it up and he just tries to untie it in his mouth as he goes.
Oh
And
yeah.
then it just went, south. And all of a sudden, I'm panicking. I was camping and I was fishing along the bank by myself, and I was probably like 9 or 10 years old. And I just remember getting lodged and just panicking and running back up to the campsite and be like, "Oh my god, this tiny little thing is stopping me from breathing."
Hello.
I tried reaching my fingers down, and every time I went to pull it out, just get pinching the end off. And I was like, "Oh fucking! If I ever have to pick this candy, I won't." In a draft.
That's why
like
Tommy the
Yeah.
camp counselor got fired.
Yeah. Wait, what were you doing with it? You're trying to tie in a knot? Also, sorry, I didn't mean to get up here.
No,
Yeah, wait.
I was just eating it regular. You guys don't just pelican your candy sometimes? Okay.
The fact that you choked on something similar to fishing line
Yeah.
while you were
so little.
fishing is hilarious.
I
Also
know, it
very
would've been
true.
an ironic death. I was like, well, this is how it ends. Huh?
Yeah.
This new candy I've never
The fish are laughing at you from down below.
Oh,
See
yeah.
how it
That's what we
feels?
feel like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You were the bait, huh, buddy?
Anyways,
Oh,
not,
how
a
the
good-
turns of tables.
not a very good resume of candy so far, but who's
No,
next?
you're really digging deep there, brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Wait, so did Brad pick?
No.
We was kind of on
Take
Twizzlers.
5.
Take 5.
Bingo.
Wow.
All right. Is that the one with the pretzel in the middle?
Oh my gosh. Have you guys never had it?
Oh, I have.
Oh, buddy.
They make
I
they
think
make
maybe
a,
on, like,
they make one
Halloween or
during
something.
they make one during the Halloween. Yeah, the snack size one for Halloween is like a perfect
Yeah.
amount actually.
Yeah, they're good, and then they put Reese's peanut butter in the middle of it.
It's for some the complaint that I've heard from some people is that it has too much going on, which that just means that you're I don't know, a person who just can't handle. Like I think I count that to somebody who can't multitask is why you can't eat a Take 5.
Listen, Take
busy.
5 is so good.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the hard pretzels though. Just I like the soft pretzels, but
Dunked in cheese
yeah,
every time.
Yeah,
Mm.
but they give it that salty taste to it. So like the Reese's
Yeah.
peanut butter, then they give chocolate, caramel,
I'm
and
hungry.
a little salt and pretzel. I don't know. I love it. I'll eat it every day.
It's confusing.
I had those Reese's big cups.
Oh
You see
yeah,
those, like,
lots
they
of
got,
peanut
like,
butter.
Reese's pieces. Yeah, I had one the other day that had Ruffles potato chips in the middle. It was
Really?
actually really fucking
You,
good.
you combine the
Yeah, with
sweet
the
and
salt.
savory, man. It's a W.
Yeah,
Wow.
Have you had the
I could
pretzels
see
in
that
there?
being a. Yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
haven't had the pretzels, but
I mean,
That's not bad.
pretzels good. The Lay's though.
I
Really?
gotta
think
try
I could.
it.
It was Lay's, not Ruffles.
Yeah,
These are
it
better,
was
but
Ruffles. It was the crunchy
Okay.
Ruffles.
I could see the Ruffles being good because they are crunchier than the Lay's and less greasy.
Yeah, just forget about the diabetes. Give it a try.
I might.
come on, man. Just forget about it. That's what the doctor said. You know what? just go enjoy yourself.
It doesn't exist if you just forget about it.
You believe me? I was kidding. You don't
It's
have
all a
diabetes.
mindset.
Huh. Well, not bad though.
All right, you got back to back, don't you, Brad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I was prepared for a follow-up question.
Take 6.
I need a quick 5.
Brad picks wax bottles.
Yep. Name everything off the board real quick.
All right, I got it real quick here. We got Twix, Mike and Ike with Joel, Warheads and Starburst with Timbo, Reese's Eggs and Skittles with Bug, High Chew and Baby Ruth with Pistol, Snickers and Reese's Take 5 with Brad.
Take 5. Always a solid. Okay. And let's I'm gonna go with Reese's peanut butter cups for 500,
2
Bob.
Reese's based items. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs in one basket.
Yep.
I have the eggs, brother.
How many eggs you got?
A dozen.
Actually, none. That's
Because the
Oh, that
cost of
works.
food is incredible. Thanks, Biden.
Switching topics there. Crazy. You change a pace.
I honestly don't even know what you said. Something about food.
I mean, you technically you got Reese's OG at like the 11th overall pick. That's impressive.
Not bad.
Good
huh?
value.
Not
Yeah.
bad. You know.
That's
I'm questioning
that's
the
like a number
diversity
2.
here, though. You know, you got 3 chocolate-based candies. 2 of them have Reese's built into them, which isn't bad because Reese's is a fucking powerhouse. But
It's a story.
you know, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out, Bob. You know,
Hey,
I mean, he's
man knows
got
what
his
he likes.
he's got his starting QB and he's got his pass catching back and his bruiser and Reese's right there to get him his 1 yard on 3rd and 1.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
need
the
line.
Marshawn.
That-
Yeah, I like it. Just run it from the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys, come on. You're bringing up sore subjects for yourselves.
For
Yeah,
yourself,
if I
you
talk
know.
about it, it's better.
Yeah.
My therapist says it's better to talk about it.
Only we can talk about it, though. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, if anybody else brings it up, I get upset. When a Patriot fan brings it up, I get really upset.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Guys,
As
would
long
you
as
have?
there's no input after you bring it up.
Yeah. Would you have Tom Brady forever? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, must be nice. It's like the Packers never having a bad quarterback since like 22 years, 23 years.
Yeah. Seriously. How does that happen?
Longevity.
I don't know. Whenever they complain, I'm just like, you have two of the best quarterbacks of all time on your team.
2
Get
Hall of
out of here.
Famers in a row.
Yeah, of all
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Seahawks have 1.
Yeah. And it ain't Trent Dilfer.
you know who,
Trent. It's not Matt Hasselsack either.
No. We want the ball and we're gonna score. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That's
worst
so
you know
bad.
thing.
who
of all time.
Brett Favre's
No, you
first
remember
pass
when that was
to?
the worst thing ever for a Seahawks fan?
Yeah, I was very
You
upset.
just had to one up it with the Super Bowl. Fuck.
At least we crushed the Broncos for everything.
43-8, baby.
I love when people are like, that was a boring Super Bowl. And I was like, that was the best Super Bowl of all time. You shut your mouth.
Just to start that
Happiest
Super
day of my
Bowl.
life. I've got 3 kids and I'm married.
I was able to get almost blackout drunk at like the 4th quarter. Okay. Because I was like,
Hey.
this is over. This is
Oh,
I don't even
yeah.
have a fucking football team, right? I guess I do now. XFL, baby. Let's go.
You can root for whoever you want. Well, actually, you can't. You do have a team in your state.
I do.
Yeah.
They're only 4 hours away. But you guys missed
that's
my trivia question. Where's Brett Favre's first pass completed to?
himself.
Nice.
Yeah. When he was a Atlanta Falcon.
Yep.
Mhm.
Also
Drafted
nice.
by the Falcons,
I was
yep.
gonna didn't know you did take it that far. Good for
Yep.
you.
So miss grad, baby.
Yeah.
He was impressive.
He was.
Actually,
good.
he wasn't even that good when he started.
Yeah.
If you look at his interceptions, he was also not good.
Yeah, he was a slinger though. He was a fucking John Madden's favorite quarterback though.
Yeah, he talk about if he had a thread, he'd put a needle on it and put it out there. He didn't care if it got picked. He's like, well, you only get touchdowns if you try.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, the toughest guy. I mean, he was tough. He played through a lot. Also addicted to oxys. Little tidbit there too.
Yeah, what did he say? He's like, I've had thousands of concussions. He's like, he said he had 80 known concussions. I was like, well,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyone seen him lately? Is he hanging out with Muhammad Ali or
Probably why we don't see him much.
you know?
You know he's wearing Wranglers, so
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Still slinging the
Dude,
pill around.
Infomercials for sure. Just random little Rite Aid products.
Not bad though.
Moving on to the next pick.
Moving on, huh?
All right, moving on. I'm having a hard time picking here.
Yep.
Oh, can't decide between Sour Patch Kids
Okay.
or Nerds.
you really don't like chocolate.
I don't like chocolate.
I don't
Big
either.
fan. I mean,
Surprisingly.
I'll eat it, but I'm not a huge chocolate fan.
Really?
Definitely low on my list. Yeah.
I'm definitely on that same boat.
I
But
love Reese's,
But-
but I just
I'm a good even split on those.
I'll take any fruity candy over chocolate candy any day.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you just your
I'm gonna
taste buds or?
yeah, it's just taste buds. Yeah. I don't know.
You didn't have a bad experience or nothing? Yeah, fuck chocolate.
Nah, no bad experiences.
I choked on fishing once.
Melts. He doesn't like his candy at all to melt. He's like, I don't want it to be a possibility.
I want it coated in a shell that will not defail me.
M&M's saved my life, changed me forever.
Does
I
anyone
think
like
I'm gonna-
original M&M's?
No,
Grandparents.
Surprisingly,
again.
a
No,
top
they-
seller, but not a fan.
those
Boring.
are a topping for like froyo and ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
You could throw them in a
It's-
cookie
Throw in a
instead of
cookie.
chocolate chips.
Yep.
But
Yeah, and a
as an
cookie.
exception.
Yep.
But besides
Agreed.
that, if you eat that brown bag, you're
But
probably a serial killer. I don't know.
If someone offers me M&M's, I'll probably be like, I'm good.
Mhm.
I'll be
100%.
Yeah.
if you're a chocolate
100%.
lover and you need a taste for chocolate and someone offers you them, they'll suffice and they'll get the job done. But they're not like what you do is you take a bowl of M&Ms at someone's house. Like sometimes you have people have like little bowls of stuff at like holidays or something.
With popcorn.
You sprinkle in some Skittles and you ruin someone's day.
Oh,
Because
that's
someone grabs a little
fucking
handful
evil.
and they get a little bit of both, and you're like, what a fucking sabotage this was.
Yeah. Who?
bullshit. Now I'm gonna have to pinch him and just tear the shell off.
All right, I'm not going over to Bug's house for
I'm
candy
gonna
either.
pitch them.
Yeah.
Well, who do I make my warriors out of in this battle royale?
Yeah, you're gonna go in there and try to pinch one, thinking that it's a fucking Skittle and it's gonna be an M&M. You're just gonna have chocolate all over your head.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Can't
Well,
trust this family.
What a sick
Can't
prank.
surround myself with this company.
I'm not saying I've
Yeah, that's
done
a-
it. I'm just saying if you want to really fuck with someone, that could really ruin someone's day.
Yeah.
Ruined mine.
So
That's
could
mean, yeah.
yeah. So could pouring a cup of cold water in our shower. That could do too. But
Who are you
Yeah.
just walking into some guest house and they're showering and you got the audacity to walk in to pour cold water on them?
no, I've done it to my wife. She gets very upset.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
okay. I'm not saying just people you're that closely related to. I'm talking about you're at a get together and there's someone there you don't like, and you're like, oh man, I kind of want to potentially ruin this person's day. They've been going hard in the paint on these M&Ms. I'm going to sprinkle some Skittles in there and see if I can ruin their day.
Oh no,
I'm
Brad's
not going
like,
to said person's house and saying, haha, cold water.
wait, is someone showering? Someone get me a cup.
I hear a shower next door. I must go.
I've got a good prank.
I have a job to do here.
Yeah, it's a good prank. Get in the red roommates. I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah,
did, but I'm saying like I also didn't
military
have
is big on ice showers.
I bet, dude. I bet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
if you
fucked.
don't lock the shower door, and if you're in an open one, like it just sucks. You're getting hit.
Yeah, you're getting fucked with. Never
You want to
Not
really
good.
piss them off? Put a bowl of Skittles and M&Ms together. Oh boy!
Oh,
They'll be like,
yeah.
I understand the ice shower. I get it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck mixed these two candies together?
This will make my day better. Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Well, Bug, did you ever figure out inside or outside
Huh?
What?
of the Skittles? Inside
No, I
flavor,
Googled it,
outside
and-
flavor.
I googled it, and there's some denial by the CEO that they're all the same flavor and everything like that, and it was denying that the outside or the insides were all the same, but that the flavors themselves were different. And it was just there's a ton of articles about it.
Well, they're definitely different flavors.
A hot topic.
Mandela.
Yeah. You can eat one and you're like,
Yeah, those
oh,
are-
okay, that's grape, and this one's a red one or cherry or whatever. But then you throw them all in your mouth and it's like some weird purple color, and it's all of them combined. It's like the
One of them is more overpowering.
I think
Yeah.
purple is way more overpowering. That's all I taste if I throw them all in.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
the best flavor.
Yeah, it's like Power Rangers.
So-
They're all
so-
separate colors, and then they turn into one bot.
If you guys have ever followed Bro Bible, which is like take it for what it's worth. No?
Is that the Joe Bros
Nah.
Bible?
I've read it.
They say despite their different colors, all Skittles are the same flavor. That's what science says. So
You can't
and
just
Marsh-
throw the word science in there.
Yeah. What do they got?
Science.
Sure, they
That's what
can.
science
Ah.
says.
Yeah.
Brad says facts on things, and he doesn't actually have the facts.
I
Like,
have
that's
the facts every time.
Throw science in there, bud.
You guys
I got
just
the
you
science.
guys don't have rebuttals for them. They're
Facts.
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 Science.
Facts. Look it up.
Actually, come think of it. Have you ever? Actually, I'm done talking about my weird candy.
Yeah. Do they have a
I do some
degree,
weird shit in
Bug?
my candy.
Yeah. We'll let it slide. Buddy.
this actually was a scientific study by scientists in the UK. Took
Interesting.
college students.
The unknown.
Interesting.
It sounds like there's a potential. It's not confirmed or denied, but there's a
Yeah.
very good potential that they're all the same flavor.
Sounds like science.
It's
to
the
me.
fragrance, different colors, or different fragrances can affect how you taste different things.
Well, fragrance would come across and it goes through your sinus passage, which changes the flavor. So that's a flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
The
if
UK
you're
is
colorblind.
dumb. Come on.
You smell it.
It's all about it says this is all about candy companies finding a way to save money, to reduce production costs and stuff like that. But
I mean, that part's probably true, but I don't know. Skittles, I can eat one and be like, oh, this is what it is. Every time.
what they're saying is Skittles have different fragrances and different colors, but they all taste the same. They're
Yeah.
technically, if you take the fragrance out of it, they taste the same. If you go honestly,
What do
Pistol has a-
they
Josh
spritz
has
some
he has
cologne on
something
it or
here.
what? What do they do?
Pistol has a thing here, probably in not the plastic, but the coating. There's probably
The sh-
something built in there. But
the shell.
if you go through Pistol's process and you deflower all the fucking Skittles and just eat the insides, they're
King of
all
the
going to
cat.
stay the
King of
same.
cat.
So if you took 5 all different flavors, chucked them in your mouth, sucked on them for long enough
Hello.
until it was just the inside,
Five guys
and then
in your
chewed on them, you're probably going
Same.
to taste all the
Yeah.
same thing.
I wish I had
Guaranteed.
Skittles
I would-
right now. I'd debunk that.
Well, see, yeah, that my argument to that would be if you take the fragrance out of it, meaning you're nose blind completely,
Yeah.
and you did that with
Any
you ate a
food.
Snickers and then you ate a Milky Way, they're going to be the same taste because the peanut, like you're not going to that. It's part of your like taste bud process is the fragrance. So I would say that that's debunked based on the fact that it's all a process in eating it and the flavor. So if the fragrance wasn't there, yeah, of course they would all taste the same, but they put it in there because it's part of your deciphering process.
I could be clothespined on my nose, blindfolded, and eat a Milky Way and a Snickers, and I would immediately know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's no peanut in there.
I don't know because I've never like to be completely nose blind where it's it doesn't work at all. I don't know.
Yeah,
you would feel a crunch of a peanut. I think that would be your only differentiating factor. But if you had never known like that smell and flavor of eating a peanut, I don't know if you would be able to differentiate that.
I don't know.
Taste-wise.
I feel like they're different chocolate, Milky Way and Snickers, because I don't really like Milky Ways that much. I think they have different chocolate or different.
I don't either.
One of the two.
But it could have a different ratio of nougat to chocolate, which is why you get that different.
Maybe Snickers.
They are made by different companies too. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think the fragrance is part of the deciphering process.
Yeah.
So
Which
I don't think.
Which I would say,
back in UK, what's this guy's day job? A chiropractor or what?
To agree with Joel, fragrance has a ton of like factors that play into taste. If you when like people in COVID like lost their taste and smell, that's a huge thing where if you got one back over the other, it could affect how you tasted food regardless. But I think the other thing of it is you're also going to talk about what kind of candy or like what kind of food you're eating. We'll say candy's a food, right? So what kind of food you're eating, like a vegetable, a meat, a candy or whatever, like everything has a different consistency. So there's some basis on what you're chewing and what it feels like versus just what it smells like versus what it tastes like. And there's some taste built into the food, but I don't know. I would.
Yeah.
If you take the
you're 100% on that
shell off. Yeah. If you're taking the hard candy shell off something, the basis of a lot of fruit candies are probably all the same. It's all probably built in the shell and whatever, but then you have your dots that don't have a shell.
Yeah. But listen, I don't know about you guys, but when I lost my taste and smell, I didn't give a fuck about what I was eating except the texture of it. And I was like, I don't want to eat this at all.
Yeah.
I can't taste it. I couldn't taste it. So I was like, I just want something that's like whatever I'm feeling. I mean,
so what did you prefer? Just out of curiosity, like
crunchy,
less fish. Okay.
You know, like more of a crunchy. I think I liked more saltier foods.
Okay.
Yeah, salt comes through, I think.
Yeah, it came through like a smidge.
Could you taste heat? Like, and that probably is a stupid question.
Yeah. Like it was just hot. Like I put like hot sauce on it just to feel the heat. Because you
feel the heat,
feel the burn.
Yeah, I heard that a lot from people that like.
Yeah.
It kind of opened your eyes on texture.
Yeah, a lot.
And like salty, savory, and then heat. I got that a lot too.
Mushy food like fish, I was just
sushi
like,
would have tasted terrible.
Oh, I didn't like anything like mushy. I was like, nope, I can't. No, I didn't even like. Nothing. Like if it turned to like mush, I would like, nope, not even a little bit. Couldn't stand it.
Which is crazy because Joel, I know you love sushi. I believe, and I love sushi.
Sushi probably would have tasted terrible,
and I would have hated it. And I never ate sushi, and that would have been terrible for me.
Yeah, because the texture's not the greatest, but
no.
Yeah, the flavor. I love.
No,
sushi.
it's so mushy. Yeah. I mean, I love it too, but I think you're not getting that aroma of like the fresh fish mixed with that seaweed or not seaweed, depending on how you eat it. But like that would turn me off on a lot of the foods that I enjoy for sure.
Yeah, it's weird. It made me love cereal a lot because all the crunch. Loved it.
Yeah. Oh. It's crazy how
the cool of the milk too.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
You probably never think about, and I didn't lose my senses when I got it, but like, you appreciate different, you appreciate your senses in a whole different level when that happens because you realize how your senses work together to make stuff taste good or feel good or whatever. Like you lose some of that. Like, I know it sounds terrible. Like if I was blind or deaf or whatever, like losing that ability and like what that experience is in those circumstances, like is crazy. Like,
yeah, Ray Charles.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in like you meet so many people from different backgrounds in the military or whatnot, but there are so many more people than I've ever met in my life that look at something And they're like, absolutely not. I'm not eating that. I'm like, no, dude, you got to get past like the visual on this. It tastes really good. And they're just like, no, look at it. I'm like, I can't fathom that because that's not who I am. Maybe it's like the fat ass in me of just being like, well, I'm gonna eat it or I mean, at least attempt it. But like, there are so many people out there who can look at a food and be like, no, like it's nothing based on anything else that they've ever had in their life. It's just based on how it appears in its display, and they're just like not eating it.
That shit's frustrating though, especially when you know how good it is.
Yeah, I have no clue. Like, I don't know. We had a guy the other day who was like, I'm not eating banana pudding. I was like, what? I was like, just try it, dude. I was like, it tastes good. He's like, no, just look at it. It looks disgusting. I was like, what's wrong with you?
I can kind of understand that.
Just try it, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, I get where they're coming from. I can't fathom. Like, I can't comprehend how it would just make me be like, nope.
Yeah. Have you ever
Like,
seen a vagina by itself?
At the minimum.
Come on.
Yeah, curiosity would fucking get the best of me. I'd be like, I gotta try this.
Yeah.
Maybe like octopus or squid. And that'll make sense.
See, I would
it's
try
a
that
weird
though,
approach.
even though they look
I'm still gonna try it. Yeah.
It's good.
I
had that when I was in Asia, and
See,
I mean, I've had it, but
see, I couldn't do it. I just know the texture of it by looking at it, and I just know those little suction cups. I don't know if I could do
I
it.
had that. I was very much like
I don't know if I could do that.
a visual eater. Like if it didn't look appetizing, I wouldn't try it. And then I went to Asia for almost a month, and I tried all that stuff because the way that the dinners were, because I was visiting all my suppliers over there at the time, you'd go to a restaurant and I knew the bare minimum of like Chinese and Vietnamese and like I knew like keywords and stuff like that. So I would sit there and they would be like, order, or they would all order all this shit and it would come on like a what's it called, like a lazy Susan, where like the table just rotates around, right? So there would be like 12 of us and there'd be like 12 main dishes, like 5 appetizers, whatever. And then they would rotate. You take a little bit off this plate, rotate, take a little bit, like you would have a little bit of everything. And I felt like I'd be disrespectful if I didn't try what they ordered, knowing I was their guest. And like stuff that had eyes and shit, like usually my fish doesn't have eyes, right? But the way that they served it, or even chicken, like chicken's feet is like an honor to get the chicken's feet at the end. Like that's a delicacy. And this stuff would be going through, and I'm like,
really?
And I was like, I'm gonna just fucking. I don't want to disrespect these people, and I don't know what they're saying behind my back because I only speak so much of this language. So I would take a little bit of everything and try it. And honestly, something is I was like, just don't tell me what it is. Like I just want to say I ate it, like because it tasted good, but I just didn't want to know like what it was.
They're talking shit behind your back, right in front of your face.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I tried everything over there. The only thing I had regulations on was they were like, it's not because it's bad, but like you're not used to their water and stuff. So like if a beef or something or a meat wasn't fully cooked, even if in like the US you normally wouldn't have it fully cooked, they said make sure you have it fully cooked because you might not react the way because based on the water and the things like that they cook with, because all the water I drank over there was in bottles and stuff. Like they said, even when you brush your teeth, try to like use bottled water because it's not that the water's bad. You're just not used to it.
Yeah.
So
that's the way it's like in the Carib too. Like,
yeah,
even though they're tourist destinations, like they're like, don't fucking drink water out of the faucet ever.
Yeah. It's not like it's bad, but you're just not acquainted to it.
Well, I went to Cancun and like, hey, unless you want to piss out your ass, then just drink bottled water. Yep. I was like, all right, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a and when people come here, they're like, dude, your water tastes like so clean. I'm like, yeah, because we have standards. But whatever.
Right. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah. We actually just added 5 years
people's whole jobs are there to make sure water is filtered. That's the guy's job for a whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna try smart water, buddy. Blow your mind. I don't know. What a weird concept though. Like chickens,
camel's hump
feet,
eel,
delicacy somewhere else, and then I'm like, it looks like 3 little corn, like mini corn on the cobs, and I'm like, I don't know.
They're like white,
and they're huge.
I got offered it.
Down in
Do they taste
Puerto Rico,
good?
like big.
So out of respect, I did it once, and it was okay to me. And then I just said the other meals, I was like, oh, I'm okay. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I would like for you to have this because you hosted me for this dinner. Not that I didn't like it, but it's just like, it was one of those things. I tried it, and I was like, all I need. And
it's like pig's feet. It's just like fatty tissue.
Pig's feet is a weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of.
Why are we eating anything's feet? Why are we
I don't know.
feet?
I don't know.
Well, I just think it comes from like old times in like the U.S. where they're like, well, you can't throw this away, so we'll just pickle this foot and it'll taste good.
Yeah, pickle.
But it's a size 12. What the hell? That thing's huge.
Yeah.
Big
Oh yeah. Goddamn. Oh. Hey, I was trying to explain this earlier to P about. So I can't stand like mustard, pickles, vinegar, and I'm trying to explain it to him, and I was like, the only way I can explain it is like it tastes like sour, like when the milk's gone bad.
Yeah.
Like that's what like mustard and like pickles taste like. It tastes like it's sour and it's rotten to me. And so when it's on anything, it's like pungent. You can put a drop in there and I can taste it a mile away. Smell
right
it.
there with you, buddy. But
Yeah.
I like pickles and I like vinegar, but mustard will make me. It'll make me vomit.
Yeah. I can't do it. I think it's a vinegar, but
Yeah, I can do all of those.
I don't know.
Some people love it though. That's what's weird to me. Some people love it and they could eat it and it's not a problem. And then I'm like, it just tastes like rotten to me. It's weird.
See, that makes a sandwich to me.
Well, see, I'm glad that like obviously you don't really choose what your taste buds like or what you like. That's just not how it works. Like your body just decides it. But I will say I'm glad like there's not anything that I just like. I don't even really like horseradish, but like if it's in something, I'll be like, whatever, fuck it, I'll just still eat it. And I'm glad I am because I'm not picky. So if somebody fucks up my order ever, I'm always like, I'm just gonna eat it. And when I go to Subway, they're like, what do you want on there? It's like everything that I'm paying for because I'm paying for all of this. I know it sounds like an insane thing to people, but like if it's something that comes on the sandwich for free, put it all on there, please.
I'm pretty close to that because there's not like a condiment. A lot of times it goes down to condiments where like I like ketchup, I don't like mustard, I like this. Like to me, like everything can be grouped with something to make it enhanced, right? And now we'll take away the things like you had food poisoning at this place and like I can't eat that. What's that?
Cheese steaks.
Ooh.
Can't fuck it up. You can't add anything. You ever had a Philly cheesesteak? Don't fuck with it.
No, I'm saying vinegar may not mean to be in something, but it can go with something else in this meal to make sense.
Okay,
right?
I got you.
To me, everything has a spot. Like it may not belong. Like mustard doesn't belong in my
cereal
cereal, but it has a place with if it can complement
sandwiches,
something else. Yeah, and that's my thing. Is like I like probably 98% of a lot of things that I've been exposed to. I'll say exposed to because like other countries eat cat and I don't fucking eat cat, right? But 98.
I mean, you may have at your Chinese restaurant.
I might have. Very close to 100% of what I've been exposed to. I will eat. I will always try something. But
would you try cat?
If I knew it was cat, no.
Would you try horse penis?
No.
Not again.
I would.
Not again.
Ages
you like that big? I love horse penis.
Bulls balls.
I mean, dude, if somebody prepared, this is like a hot topic.
Go on,
it's bad that it's a hot topic. If somebody prepared human correctly, 100%, not even a question.
Wow.
Next pick.
Human, the world's greatest hunt.
We got Kenneth Lecter here, guest appearance.
There's no way that if it was an okay thing and it was sanctioned and it was good, like they'd be like, yeah, this person like donated it to the restaurant. I'd be like, all right.
Really?
Like a good guy.
I tell you, would you eat fat people or ripped people?
I like a ribeye. So.
I need to have a healthy balance. I need to have like the not ripped, bulked out person.
Yeah, because in chicken, you want like you don't want them you know, if you eat the leg, it's all dark meat and all, you know, ram. But then you want the breast. Who doesn't love a good breast?
Well, it
Yeah.
depends on the chicken, you know.
Oh,
Fake
yeah.
breast.
Well,
Get the double D's.
oh, man.
That breast ain't real.
All cups.
Oh, yeah, all
You
sizes.
kidding me? What kind of
All right,
push-up
Timbo,
bra
next
you got
candy.
on?
Oh, back to candy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going from humans to candy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, keep her tuned.
Don't
Speaking
forget.
of humans, my pick is gonna be Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, little kids.
But I'm going with it.
Speaking of humans, we're going children.
Little children. Little infants.
I like him
right?
young.
Yeah.
Just
Sprinkle a little
staying
sugar on the
topic,
infants.
guys.
We're good.
A little salt and pepper that Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive deeper into this one though and go with the big kids, not the little original Sour Patch
Toddlers?
Kids. But
I don't know.
Toddlers.
yeah, the toddlers.
I didn't know they made
I
those.
don't
Sour
want no
Patch Tots.
infants.
What?
Oh.
Sour Patch adolescents.
We're going with the teenagers. All right.
I didn't know they made
Like,
those. But
I want the teens. Yeah, they got bigger ones now.
yeah, they grow
don't,
up.
They don't
they're
get
bulkier.
they don't get as mushy. They hold the sugar
Yeah, it's
better.
It's like that big of a difference.
Really?
Well, I mean, that's all. That means everything.
Just a little growth spurts, all.
Yeah, they're the bigger kids that are on the football team. You're like,
Oh,
well, that's
okay.
not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got the X on
the
the
guy
helmet.
who's 6 foot and he's in fifth. Well, not even fifth grade, maybe like third grade. And you're like, yeah, come on,
Good God.
he's gonna catch
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. He's not joking though. I coach a little flag football team. With one of my buddies. His kid's like 8. I think he's 8. Bro, one of their kids he was a year older. Solid mustache on him. I'm like, Jesus, ref, that ain't dirt. Fucking
GID,
get him out
yeah.
of the game. I was about to. I was like, ref, that kid's taller than you. Fucking get
It's
him out of here.
like Boban on the new Adam Sandler movie. He's just like, I'm 22.
Yeah, bro.
That's such a crazy thing. We coach softball for the girls. Same thing. There was this girl showed up, and I was like, "You're at the wrong tryout. Like
Yeah.
you're just. I'm looking you in the eye."
Yeah.
And she played first base, and she
I
could stretch. I was
promise.
like, "You're making this throw from third like the easiest thing of all time. You're cutting off like a quarter of the fucking base path.
Jesus.
It's crazy."
Boxing it out.
Yeah. And then you see their parents show up, and they're 6'6", and you're like, "Oh,
Ah, that makes sense.
Oh,
that's why
okay.
you're this tall." Yeah.
Helga.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
Swedish. Yeah.
You're made in the lab.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, Bugs.
Joel,
get
what-
a little-
Wait, huh?
Sour Patch
the Bugs get a little
Kids.
uncomfortable.
Not bad. Sour Patch Tots. Blurs.
Sour
Joel, what
Patch
do you got?
adolescents.
You're right. You're next, right, Joel?
I am
Kudos.
next,
Yeah,
and
next.
I'm gonna go. Like we talked about how shitty M&Ms are regularly and in their regular form, and I think that's because we've been spoiled by 2 versions that are better. There's the peanut M&Ms
Yep.
that are fine,
100%.
especially for somebody who likes crunchy. And then for me,
Yep.
just a peanut butter fanatic. I like the ratio. I'm gonna go peanut butter M&Ms.
Dude, ultimate pick in the 3rd round.
Dude,
Ultimate
I
pick.
just-
Solid.
And I feel like I spoiled myself and got really lucky in the picks that these are my top 3, and I got them.
Yeah.
So
That's not bad. Do
I mean,
you compliment your Reese's peanut butter cups peanut butter M&Ms with
there we go, he's got
popcorn?
them on deck. I have done it before. I did
It's-
it because my girls were eating M&Ms, regular M&Ms, because I think they're both serial killers, but they eat them
Nice.
and they enjoy them like out of their own package after I was talking shit about it. But
Nice.
they do, and then they threw them in their popcorn. I was like, I bet you peanut butter M&Ms
Oh.
are a different level.
It's so good, dude. I just
You're
tried
getting
it
like
one
the
time.
Take 5 feel.
Yeah, you get the little salt with it, and then with the peanut butter,
Yeah.
I'll eat all day.
You don't think when you think about it, you're like, dude, my hands are gonna get all like weird. But the outer shell keeps them from like in a hot popcorn,
Yeah.
keeps them from melting,
Weirdly enough,
and you get the sweet and salt. You get the sweet salty, mixture, and then you get a crunch, an extra crunch from the M&M.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a low key, like that could be its own little thing if they harnessed it correctly.
It doesn't melt, but on the inside, the peanut butter is like partially melted, and it's a oh my god.
The thing with those is like
it's good. It's good.
I
it's
used
good.
to be a big Reese's Pieces guy because of
Diabetes.
and I still from time to time it tastes better because the peanut butter definitely tastes different than peanut butter M&M.
Yes.
But the peanut butter M&Ms have a better ratio than those. And
they're thicker.
That was one that if I had to go Reese's number one, but peanut butter M&Ms, if I'm picking a chocolate candy, it's a very, very, very tight race between Reese's and peanut butter M&Ms. Like that's a incredible third round pick because just the ratio, and you put those bitches in the fucking fridge, which I have right now, and you try like, oh, they're so good, so good.
The fridge.
That's a shell I'd like to pick off. I'll tell you that much.
A little chilled. You've never had peanut butter M&Ms chilled?
No, I've heard.
Candy chilled.
No, I've heard it was good, and I've never.
Any chocolate candy
in the fridge,
not fruity candy. Any chocolate candy you put in the fridge and you let it sit for like a couple minutes, like sort of warm up, but like still chilled. Game changer.
My wife throws Kit Kats in the freezer, and she's like, minimum 2-3 hours, and they're a lot. I'm like, okay, well, good for you. I like the ice cream bars myself, but
yeah, you know where you put Kit Kat bars in the trash.
Wow.
You open them up, peel them, break them off one at a time, and just throw them in the trash.
So why do you hate Kit Kat bars so much?
I don't. It's just it's one of the most overhyped, underwhelming candies. It's very particular. I get it's wafer, but like I'm just like.
Have you ever had a Kit Kat and like just dipped it in peanut butter and taken a bite?
If you alter it, it's fine. It itself is like. It's just like a Hershey's bar. They're like, it's the classic. You're like, yeah, that's 100. That's fine. That's 100% true. It's the classic, but it doesn't taste good till I put it in like on a s'more.
But
like
Kit Kats are
you dip Kit Kat in peanut butter.
I would probably take
changer.
What in the fuck? How am I the one with diabetes? Goddamn, bud.
I don't have candy. I know about candy, but I've had it like twice in my 34 years.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I mean,
now do you have a top five
in his fridge right now?
I don't eat candy much at all.
I can see that being
except
really
it's just in my fridge right now.
I literally bought those today for tonight.
Okay, buddy, sure.
Likely story.
Yeah, buddy.
The glove didn't fit either.
So funny thing about Kit Kats,
it must have quit.
This was my fact that I was going to bring up. Kit Kats are made of rejected Kit Kats. Did you know that?
That sounds made up.
Are they pulling the ones out of the trash that I put in there?
So they make a Kit Kat and then they reject it and then they sell it.
So how this started, I don't know. I don't know that backstory, but basically,
is it from the UK scientists?
The filling within a Kit Kat is from a rejected Kit Kat that it then gets crushed up and basically created as like a filling to like kind of go between the wafers, essentially. And then that's coated in, like chocolate, and they have the wafer and stuff like that. But like the little bit of filling within the wafer and the different pieces is rejected Kit Kats. You can Google that up.
Get shittier and shittier.
What is in the middle? Is it Three Musketeers inside of a wafer?
There's no of that little fluffy fucking marshmallow shit in a Kit Kat.
Yeah, it's a Three Musketeers.
I can't believe the candy that I don't like is a company that does what I do and just remakes it.
Yeah.
Throw it in the trash and then pull it out.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
Just throw it in the middle of another one.
All right.
You can fact check me on that, but I'll say the notorious bread facts.
I'll run with it.
I'll believe you off of taste.
It's fine. I don't like it, so I would extra not like it now that I know that it's made from something I don't like already.
Man, maybe use recycled TP too, buddy.
Hey, don't bring TPs into this.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, you only use 18% of that square. Yeah. Pull that out. We're putting it back in.
Hey.
He's a P. You'll like this though, bro. How about this? How about my wife? She'll eat like the edges of the Kit Kat, like all the way around it, And then she's like, "Oh, this is the best part," and just savor like just the wafer with a little bit of chocolate on top. I'm like, "You fucking serial killer! What are you doing?"
Yeah, what is
It's got
like
chocolate
eating
fingers.
Chocolate fingers?
fuck?
Oh yeah.
It's like-
Well, she just
I
like
feel
munches all the way around, you know, like in a big fucking circle around it. Just turning left like NASCAR. Oh no, another turn.
Just tell her to cut the crust off like a normal.
Yeah, well,
Just eat the middle of your sandwich.
I guess she eats the crust and then eats the middle. I don't know. But
Like,
yeah,
oh, this
So weird.
sucks, but it's gonna get better.
yeah, I'm
It's
like,
gonna get really
like,
good.
what's happening right now? But
Nobody even picked Kit Kat. We're just fucking reaming on Kit Kat.
oh yeah,
It's got a lot of.
I was very close to picking that only because of what you can do with it and the peanut butter and stuff like
What?
that. Like,
wait,
But it's not. It itself is not a standalone candy.
if you have to dunk it in peanut butter, then
It's a
It
peanut
need-
butter Kit Kat.
It needs complemented with something.
yeah,
It
And
does.
maybe you need to email Kit Kat and reach out to someone at R&D and be like, "Hey, do you know that people throw your shit in the trash or eat it weird? So you should probably dip it in peanut butter."
yeah.
your cardboard with chocolate is not good.
That is cardboard. Yes, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Honestly, I will say the only times I think in my life, and Brad, I'm serious, it's been like I can count on one hand that I've had Kit Kats. Probably was accompanied by peanut butter, 100%.
Fuck, I'm rethinking my next pick. Give me a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a Kit Kat boy.
I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to respond. to any of these.
No, I'm not a Kit Kat boy. Absolutely not.
You're a Kit
Bath
Kat
towel boy
boy.
over here. eating Kit Kats.
I'm not a Kit Kat boy.
Don't
You're a
get
Kit
thrown in
Kat
the
boy.
garbage.
Those Kit Kat
You're
maniacs.
Kit Kat.
You're the Kit Kat boy.
Son of a bitch. All right, yeah. Next pick, not Kit Kat. Right.
Yeah.
Who's up
Okay,
next?
what's your
anyway?
your last pick?
Well,
Pressure's on, Bug.
I tried to go. I wanted to get like an all around, right? I thought about, and this is gonna fuel your fire here, P. I thought of like a blow pop, right? Because who doesn't like a sucker with some gum in it, right? It's just
Yellow.
What about a
go to a
Tootsie
baseball
Pop?
game. Tootsie Pops
Tootsie
could
Pop over
suck.
Blow Pop.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna get off the topic here, but
I'm gonna have
and
to
then
agree with Joel
I
here.
honestly thought the Kit Kat, but then I thought the only basis for it is like supplemented with something else. So I already have the number one chocolate. No big deal. I feel like right now I'm competing with Joel and maybe
Allegedly.
Brad. Maybe
Oh, fuck
Brad.
that. I'm coming in with some fire.
But
Milk duds.
Yeah, like
Joel went
Yeah.
Whopper.
2 chocolates, 1 fruit. So I'm gonna go one
Oh man,
one
yeah,
chocolate,
you
2
want
fruit.
some chocolate covered in chocolate?
I'm gonna go a
That's some
favorite
chalk
of
on
mine,
chalk crime. Man.
Sweet Tarts ropes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
You haven't had them. You're missing
Had
out.
them. Nerds
You like
ropes
Twizzlers?
are way
I've had
better, by the way.
Twizzlers ropes on roids. It's by far better.
Nerds
anything in that-
ropes.
No,
Damn near
Nerds
killed me.
ropes. No, the flavor in
Yeah.
Nerds ropes does not compare to Sweet Tarts ropes. I'm sorry, you're
Yeah.
losing that battle every day, one on
Well,
one.
sorry, I don't like the white jizz in the middle of my covered in nerds though.
I've had both,
That
and they're both
doesn't really help
not.
your case there, buddy.
I was gonna say,
I also don't like
Sure,
mustard,
whatever.
so
My
keep
jizz
that in
covered
mind. All right?
Nerds.
I also
know
don't
what
like
you're trying to
mustard.
defend here,
I don't like mustard, guys. Give me a break.
yeah, you're forgetting.
but you like
Come on.
jizz covered nerds.
Oh, it's
No.
a delicacy.
They're not
The nerds are
jizz.
attached to
What
the
are you
outside.
talking about?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah, it's what inside
I
that
don't like
counts.
my ropes filled with jizz, but I like my jizz covered in nerds.
yes.
Tough one to follow.
You know.
Good Lord.
Oh my god, that's a
You know
TikTok
what?
right
I
there.
might have to agree.
Yes.
I
It makes
do
a
like
valid
my
point,
jizz covered
guys.
in nerds.
What a wise man.
Ah, yes.
I
I don't
you
know
like
if you
your
actually heard what I
jizz,
said.
bug.
If you had actually heard what I said, I don't know if you would have agreed with that.
I
This
know,
jizz
buddy.
comes from a factory, okay?
Yeah, guys. What do you like?
I
Kit
don't like my
Kat?
all day.
jizz covered in rope. I like my nerds accompanying my jizz all over my rope.
What are you, a serial
God,
killer?
yeah, I think I'm
He
gonna
likes
double down and
nerd-covered
agree.
jizz.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I do think that yes, they are both in rope form, but It's just like saying that, like, all the other bar form candy are comparable. They are based on shape, but sweet tarts and
Hello.
nerds are not, similar. So I think the flavors are different, and they probably
Bingo.
aren't comparable other than the fact that they're ropes.
Bingo.
Yeah,
And they
those
got
ones are tough
a
one to
different
choose
rope.
between.
True.
You like nerd covered jizz.
I
Is
like
what you agreed to.
take fives,
Wait
buddy.
a second. I thought you meant
I
mine
like take
is covered in nerds.
I prefer
Alright.
a standard rope filled with a standard
Go on.
filling
Now I'm just confused.
Yeah.
and go from there.
What color is
You
that
like-
filling, Bug?
I'm just like nerd.
I think it's like
You fucking nerd.
tinted color.
Tinted. It ain't. What is it? 5%? You can't take it down to your local dealer. There you go.
It's still tinted. 5% still tinted. That's not all natural.
Jesus.
Yeah, but that's aftermarket, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
come on, man.
These are custom.
Yeah. Second of all, who's tinting their window white, buddy?
That doesn't
Exactly.
happen.
All right. Exactly, Bug. You
All
ain't
right.
getting
I'm not sure what you're
tinted.
trying to defend here.
Your jizz color ain't tinted, buddy. It's
You
white.
shoot out of 5%.
Oh, yeah.
If it is tinted, you need to go see a doctor.
Yeah, if
Yes.
that shit's coming out like brown, oof. Trust
Yeah.
me, you need to go see a doctor
Yeah. Not normal.
from a friend.
Asking for a friend, actually. Another segment.
Yeah, am I up?
It is.
Sure.
This is-
The last round, last pick of the draft, folks.
This is the last pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
three?
You know,
Are
I
you?
chew and Whoppers or something.
Yeah, yeah, man, what a fucking team
what a
I
bang.
got.
What a bang. Yeah.
I got a water boy and a towel boy.
Oh, man.
Who's coming up next for a janitor role?
Oh, man. Don't get on the field much.
Oh no, we just watch the action.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're like the front row of the fucking pep rally. We just
Man.
hold signs
I wish you
up.
would have found three candies that all had chew in it. So like high chew, Charleston chew, and then like big league chew. You would have just
Oh, yeah, bro. And I also chew.
Okay. I just enjoy chewing myself.
Yeah. You know, skull. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go my first candy, grizzly wintergreen long cut.
Yeah.
Zin for the win. Here we
It's in for the
All right. What do you got? Whoppers, folks.
go. Fuck no. Whoppers are probably the easiest bottom 5 pick.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Lifesavers gummies.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The way you
That's-
can just, I eat them differently. I eat everything.
You stretch
How
them
do you
out,
eat
bro.
these? I
You
need-
put them on your fingers. Where
Actually, I do. But there's a process, okay? So keep your tune.
Got it.
He tongues them. He's
Yeah,
gonna
you
tongue
can-
them, boys.
Oh yeah, you tongue them and you just taper it to the back of your tongue until it breaks, and then that's
Just
how
like
you know.
just a cock ring on your tongue.
Oh yeah, we go from like a
Yeah.
14 gauge to like a double aught when you get to the back.
Yeah, man. I'm beginning to think you don't actually like candy. You just like the entertainment value.
Yeah, it's like a toy. It's like,
Yeah,
like-
oh,
you like
I
the
can just
Violet-
smush these Skittles and then they
You like the
just peel
violet
them off.
candy. You like the violet candy, not enjoy them.
Yeah. How did you eat Baby Ruth? Did you suck on them till the peanuts are the only thing left?
Hello.
well, that one I'm gonna keep that one to myself. But
Yeah.
So I love how I get flack for sweet tart ropes, but then Pistol has just shown us all the weird ways he eats candy, all sexually provocative.
very
and Brad
weird.
has
I think
said nothing.
I
I
did
think we spent a
too.
little bit of time on
No,
that.
Barely
he-
anything.
I
He brought
just-
back showers. He made him relive his shower.
I brought that
photo.
up.
oh yeah.
I brought
That's
that up.
Buddy.
So candy's very traumatic for me.
Yeah.
So there's
Wait.
a couple ways I eat.
Wait, so you
Life
stretch them out like a puss?
every fucking time.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah,
like
if, you,
that.
if it's either tongue or you can go 4 rings because they're all different, taper. Or
Jesus,
you
LeBron.
do like you warm them up in your hand because
LeBron.
they'll stretch itself out.
You fucking poop him.
I don't poop them. I rub them together like your hands are, and then eventually it'll get longer. Hello.
I like that you do foreplay with your fucking lifesaver gummies.
He does foreplay with all of his food.
Yeah. Have you eaten any of these
the middle.
candies normal before?
No, they don't. It doesn't interest me.
Have you not poured
He's like,
like
"That's a
put
waste."
some Skittles in your hand and just like ate them? Just
Which
like,
of your candies don't need a therapist after seeing you?
Well, I mean, they're not on my list. I'll tell you that much.
Twizzler spent a good long time down his throat.
Oh, absolutely.
Skittles
Yeah,
were undressed.
yeah, start having to get some nibs.
Reese's Pieces got earthquake down the pipe.
Yeah, man. Man,
I
what
don't
about
really enjoy
Oreos,
candy
bro?
taste. Oh, Oreos are always peeled apart. You have to twist them and then try and
then?
get the ratio so you have one cookie on one side. I mean, that's the classic Oreo though. And if you don't do it, you don't eat it.
You just
What?
got to take 2 of them, twist them apart, stick them together.
Yeah,
You
but that's
got that.
double stuffed. But that's
Yeah.
2 victories.
Yeah,
They
double
saved us
stuff
time
is
by
clean.
inventing that.
Yeah, double stuff is a
Yeah.
clean sweep, right, on both sides. But if you get original, they split the ratio.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a loser. You put that one back in. Don't even eat it.
Oh, bro.
I need to
Savage.
be. I need next time you buy Oreos, I'm just gonna come hang out with you, and I'll eat half the bag because you have half losers by far. Like at least half losers.
Yeah, I used to split them, but I don't do shit.
The
Come to
whole
my house.
row. I don't even
The-
play with them anymore.
No,
Kid
I just
played with
dunk them in some
Adult,
milk or
whole
eat
row.
them. Yeah, I'll eat them or dunk them in milk and then I'll eat it. I don't split them at all ever since I've been.
I
Right,
can't leave a
over 20.
row with
Boring.
like a couple in it though. The whole row has to be cleared if I'm eating it. The whole row.
Is that OCD?
No, just I think that's the fat ass. Like that's me like
that.
I gotta do it.
I know.
It's part of it. That was the meal. It was designed for you to eat the whole row.
Really?
How do you not put a lifesaver
Yes.
over your tongue or your finger though? Like the gummy ones? I
I
don't
mean-
understand how you guys just toss them in.
Well, I just
I don't know if
I
I
just don't buy them, but
But
I don't know
feel like it
how
makes
I
me
ate
taste
those.
I don't know. I
Try
just
Do
it.
you remember they used to come
I
in a
just eat 'em.
sleeve just like Oreos?
Oh yeah, they came in its own
Yeah.
little plastic cartridge.
P,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Probably not going to give you the right answer. Go
Have
ahead.
you ever had onion rings?
oh,
Yes, I've tried
Have
them.
you ever had chicken rings?
what?
Chicken rings.
Has anyone had chicken rings?
Maybe.
Where are those from?
Are you just saying
like, just
chicken
like-
wings weird?
chicken rings? Like a ring.
do you have an impediment?
Yeah.
I actually do,
Yeah.
thank you. But have you ever
Are-
had chicken
Oh,
rings?
chicken rings.
Oh, number 7.
So you've had onion rings. How do you eat those?
I want one now.
I don't eat those.
He hates
I've
onions.
tried them because, I hate onions. The presentation of an onion ring looks great, especially if you try and slam dunk it in the best sauce imaginable,
Campfire
it just doesn't
sauce,
taste good.
buddy.
or like a bloomin' onion.
Red
looks
Robin.
great.
Do you guys have White
Blooming
Castle where you guys live?
No, but I've had
No.
White Castle.
In the frozen
Like
section.
Crystals.
Chicken rings,
Yeah,
like
in
I
the
haven't had it
frozen.
since I was like probably a kid, but like chicken rings are just another shape. Like White Castle has chicken rings, and like some restaurants, the chicken nuggets or chicken fingers, they'll have chicken rings.
So they take what
Okay.
like Burger King did as chicken fries and just continued the loop.
And they just connected the full circle, baby.
Yeah.
Like,
They
full
glued it
circle.
together.
Yeah. Almost.
I mean, I
never
would
go
eat it.
podcast
It's just
once
a
upon
nugget
time.
in ring shape.
Yeah.
I
So
need
my-
that.
My point being with
Does it taste
Lifesaver
better
gummies,
in the ring shape? What about dino shapes?
Hmm.
those are faker to me than chicken rings in regards to the meat product.
Wow.
It's not believable that a dinosaur could taste like a chicken.
No, absolutely not.
Valid
Kidding me?
question. Valid
That's a
question.
tiny fucking dinosaur.
That's a what?
But
Well,
my
yeah.
point
Baby
being
dinosaur.
is I'm
Yeah.
not necessarily taking a Lifesaver gummy ring or whatever and like taking a bite. Like when I eat a onion ring, I take a bite, dip it, or like I'll dip it, take a bite, and then I'll finish it. Right. I'm not doing that because the lifesavers are so small. I'll just pop it in and chew it like it was like a gummy.
Same.
So you didn't
way.
have. Do you double dip
Because
or do you flip your onion ring around?
I'll if I'm going to quote unquote dip a product I've already taken a bite of again, there has to be a clear space that hasn't been touched by my mouth. If it has,
Do you flip
whole
the
thing
onion
is
ring
just going
around?
back in. Oh yeah.
But why? I mean, are you sharing that sauce with somebody?
Yeah,
Or
If I'm
like,
sharing,
If you
if I'm
share the
sharing.
sauce,
Yeah, if it's all mine, then I'm just fucking going
yeah.
balls to the
Just,
wall.
I take
but
the ring and I squeeze it like this. And
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's the only way it fits in the cup.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Yeah.
But
Usually
if
I
I'm not
default
sharing,
only.
then I'm probably still doing what Joel said. I'm probably still doing what he said.
Squeezing it.
But-
You almost have to.
I only get them though if I'm eating like a burger and half of them end up on my burger.
Yeah.
What's
I
a
do
burger?
that with fries every time. I don't know what burger is.
Oh,
but
I used to do that. Yep.
the
Fries
fries.
on a burger, man.
Well, you have to break
Fries
the
on a
fries in
burger.
half. Break the fries in half, and that way you get essentially double the fries in your mind, but one dunk and done.
Really?
Try it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because
Huh.
you usually have to dunk, eat it, and then what do you do with the rest? You have a decision. Either toss it in or re-dunk. That's a waste of dunk. You break it in half and you dunk them both at the same time.
Where you fold them.
Yeah,
like
I
an
was
onion.
gonna say,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, depends
take
on
this
where
and
you
you
get them.
fold
Well,
it
you
and-
got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, right?
Well, I mean, it is a
Very
poker
good.
game.
Valid point.
do
Valid
you-
point. How many fries is too many fries to dunk in a dip?
Depends on
When
where
does it
you're
become
getting them from.
Four.
Depends on where you're getting them from. McDonald's fries versus steak and shake
McDonald's is your
versus
standard. Yeah.
Okay.
steak fries
Yeah.
versus
Freddy's. You guys had Freddy's?
Freddy's are like steak and shake.
Yeah. They're like
They're just little.
tiny.
You could like go like this and have like 800 in this little tiny little grass.
Yeah. It's very odd.
wait, what is,
Yeah,
what
I-
is Freddy's?
It's,
Steak and shake.
Yeah, it's like a steak.
It's
They do
100%
steak
steak.
burgers.
It's a-
Yeah.
it's a
Steak
high-
and shake
it's
is
more
either.
expensive steak and
They
shake.
do steak burgers and
Okay.
and they do like miniature fries.
Micro.
It's like
It's like a-
spring onions, but fry form.
Nah, knock it off. Not like that at all. I
Uh,
hate onions.
Yeah. Just imagine, like
The shape-
carrots and then there's
shape-
like baby carrots. It's like that, but like
Yeah.
fries. But there's like a trillion
They're
in a
super
basket.
skinny. Like an anorexic fry.
Yeah. How do they not
Okay.
burn them when they fry them? They must just go like fucking dip. Well, not
Yeah,
quick
it's
dunk.
got to be a quick dip.
has to.
Can
Oh.
can we circle back on voting
Onion
here?
rings?
Yeah.
Wait. One quick question. Onion rings. If you guys bite into them and you pull out like
Blooming
the
onion.
onion ring and it just keeps like slurping around, do you guys slurp it up or you bite it off and toss it aside?
Like if the breading didn't adhere well to the
Yeah. the
actual
ring.
onion,
Yeah. Exactly.
it does make me really mad when that does happen. Though.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
just
I'm
like,
like-
this was a sad onion ring.
It's
Yeah.
it's a very big decision because so for me, insight into my life,
Very upset.
our front teeth don't completely line up. So when I bite down on something, I'm not fully piercing it. So like if I'm
Same.
trying to pierce that, I have to go to like the side, which makes it awkward because they're not piercing teeth. So I'm either just like gonna discard it. It's a situational experience. I'm either gonna discard it and like move on, or I'm gonna like bite around, like keep biting a little bit to like
I have
take
to
it all
adjust
in.
my jaw to do what you do. Like I have to move my bottom row forward so that I can bite evenly, but I have to do it
Yeah,
on every bite.
and I can't do it like no matter how I adjust. It's like it's like I can't even say it. They're not like misaligned forward or backward. It's kind of like on an angle, kind of how my teeth are. So like it's a Rubik's cube of chewing for me. So
What do you do with
fucking-
pickles? Like if you bite in and
I
you
don't
pull a whole
eat 'em
pickle
at all.
out.
pickles? If they're crisp enough,
Oh, yeah,
I can
that's
go
right. Yeah.
normal. But if they're not like super crisp, I have to go to the side a little bit.
If a pickle
Like
falls
a
out of
pickle
my
on a
burger,
burger, when you bite into a burger and it is a pickle and you pull it out and the whole pickle
Oh,
comes
it's
out. but,
100% coming out. Whole thing.
oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
done.
not piercing that.
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah, if it's on
I
my
eat it
burger, I'm
separately.
taking it back.
But Jesus Christ, this is a fucking pickle.
I'm strategic with my pickles. I got to make sure that it's in every bite of my burger. So I'll try to my best to fucking bite that shit off.
You
If it
do
comes-
analyze your food every bite you take. I've noticed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I
also
don't.
got
I don't even
head-butted.
think.
You can't see it on the camera, but I also got head-butted by my dog like a few Halloweens ago, and he chipped my front left tooth, and I've never gotten it fixed. So like it just creates another complexity to my
Wait,
biting down.
Dumb and Dumber?
You Lloyd?
Yeah, I had
Lloyd? Christmas?
Yeah.
It was Halloween, but there's a little you can't know.
Fuck yeah.
God damn it, Buck. All right, that was solid one.
But yeah, you can't truly see it on camera, but like if you looked at my teeth like up close and like I could feel it and stuff, so like it just adds another complexity to my weird biting structure in that. Like
Hmm.
Dude, chipping a front tooth changes you entirely, like your entire facial demeanor. I had a chipped tooth for a long time. I tried to jump a pool, and I caught the edge of the pool with my tooth.
Damn. Did you land it though?
with his teeth.
In the bottom of the pool. My feet did hit the bottom of the pool, yeah.
Damn.
And my face hit the side of it. Yeah. Thank God that's all that happened. I could have lost the whole row. And then I continuously, every time it got fixed, I continuously chipped it again from grinding my teeth at night.
I feel like I remember you chipping your tooth sometime.
I did when I one time.
time.
Yeah, we were super hammered. We came back from the bar and I was petting the dog, and I like gritted my teeth, and I was just sitting there like, "You're a good boy," and my tooth fell out. Like,
Is
I
that
was
a
like,
euphemism?
"Oh fuck!"
Or
Man, that story is
got back from the bar. I was petting my dog and saying, nice
all of a
boy.
sudden my tooth flew
Yeah.
out.
Good boy.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
aggressively petting my
I was aggressively petting my dog.
Damn.
and out of nowhere I chipped my tooth. It was weird. But it happened. That's my story.
Weird scenario.
Yeah.
But Tim was there, so
God damn, Tim.
Damn,
He was involved.
yeah. Was,
I was just
man.
watching.
was he visible or was you know,
He's just watching.
wait.
He was in a chair
Jesus
in the
Christ. Jesus Christ. How hard's your dick?
Hold up. Less teeth. Now. Oh, you done chipped it again.
Oh, yeah.
Not again.
And the steel rod. Jesus Christ, Timbo. Man,
They
adamantium.
don't call him the hammer for nothing.
Oh, yeah. I've never chipped my
Good for
dick.
you, Timbo.
All right, boys. Let's get some fucking voting going on, okay?
Yeah, let's do it. I already won, but
Yeah,
I
we're
already know who came in
gobstoppers
last
coming
place.
in last. B.
I
Gobstoppers
got
and
jawbreakers, whoppers, and broccoli.
Whoppers.
is-
I
Good,
can't
blended,
stand
right?
Whoppers. Ugh.
Okay, so let's.
It
let's
gives me,
give
like,
a quick
the-
overview.
Like the nails on a chalkboard feeling when I eat Whoppers. I can't stand it.
It literally is biting into something and it becomes chalk.
Yeah, and I'm like,
just like
Powder, dry
Yeah, that's
powder.
it's the same feeling I get with Lucky Charms with marshmallow.
yeah, I can't do it anymore. Crazy.
All right,
Anyway, who won?
Voting.
Let's agree as a team of 5 here on like overall grading scale. So for me, I'm gonna throw out diversity, all aroundness,
Old
popularity, level of enjoyment. What other factors are we going to play into our candy picks?
I was just gonna base my top 10 and compare it to your guys's.
Yeah, I feel like if
Yeah.
we picked our top 10 and we got things out of 5, it's gonna be really hard to agree that somebody else crushed
But
it.
we all voted on 3.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if I had a top 10, I'd be like, okay, in my top 10, Starburst, is in the top 5. So,
But you got
you know what I mean? Like, I would just rate it higher above that.
You got to also take yourself out of like what you like, because there could be some fucking 80-year-old on this podcast that likes Werther's and black licorice and unfiltered
Somebody
water.
both of those.
I have no
Wow.
idea, but
Well,
like just 3 terrible things that are not going to be in anybody in the world's top 10 necessarily.
yeah, JP.
So I think
So,
you have to have some parameters on what you're voting on.
Yeah.
And like
So
listeners,
universal vote.
listeners that listen to this podcast have to say like, okay, maybe Skittles that Bug picked aren't my favorite, but or whatever. Like I'm not trying to sway the votes here, but I'm like, hey, people who don't like chocolate are probably going to vote with Timbo.
Oh, well, if I'd have known this, I'd have probably played a little different. I didn't know we were basing it off of popularity and diversity.
Fucking look at the tabs. I literally said this.
Told you I can't.
But even though you can't open it, I said best US selling, best selling worldwide, and best selling for Halloween. I literally compiled the data.
That has nothing to do with diversity.
We can all agree that I came in fifth.
Damn, this voting is getting too intense.
I'm just kidding. I really don't care.
I'm pretty sure I lost.
I'll agree with that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Bringing it up the rear is definitely JP.
Well, there's so many people I'd like to think.
Pistols number 5.
5.
Son of a bitch.
I think if you put this as a vote on social media for it, I would put money on the fact that you would have. I don't even know if you get a vote.
I honestly,
yeah.
Even with the traumatic stories,
yeah, you don't even.
Your stories make it more interesting. Somebody might vote out of like a strange erotic pity, but
yeah.
I was trying to plant some bad stories into your guys' picks and didn't work.
Yeah, like I wonder if he puts these gummy worms on his toes, stretches them out that way.
Hey,
you saw that?
You might get a vote there.
You could monetize that on onlyfeet.com.
I might put some lifesaver gummies around another region with my wife and see if she enjoys them.
You guys are gonna do it. You're gonna put lifesavers around your fingers or your tongue until it tapers to a double. I mean, I'm just saying, I have creativity, and even though I lost, I feel like I put in a good effort, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Solid exit speech. All right, how about this? How about we change up? P, you pick the top 3 since you're there, and there's already 4, so you pick the top 3.
I don't have good taste, clearly.
Well, clearly. But...
Man, I already did my exit speech. Well, I don't come back to collect. Who's got the spreadsheet of everyone's picks? Is that Bug?
I do.
All
right. So Joel has Twix, Mike and Ike, peanut butter M&Ms.
I think I beat him. Go on.
Timbo has Warheads, Starburst, Sour Patch Kids.
I still think I'm winning. Keep going.
Brad has Snickers, Take 5, and Reese's Cups.
Too much chocolate. I'm pulling ahead.
Bug has Reese's Eggs, Skittles, and Sweet Tart Ropes.
Well, in a traumatic turn of events,
you have to eliminate one.
I
can say them again if need be.
No, I think I got a pretty good gauge, and I think the voting was skewed, but I think Timbo's knocked off with the
Warheads.
Nobody enjoys it. It was more like an
challenge.
Accomplishment for Timbo.
Yeah, jawbreakers.
Okay.
I won't make the same face as on the Warhead wrapper, even though nobody can.
Oh, yes. Mine's blown.
Yeah.
Challenge, buddy.
Yeah.
And then he boob later on at night.
After 3 bags.
There's something seriously wrong with me.
Yeah. Well, shit.
All right. Well, Timbo, welcome down here.
Timbo.
So I say Pistol and Timbo have to decide on the next person
Top
eliminated.
2. Yeah, phone a friend.
If you need me to go through these, I can. Joel,
got my list.
Yeah.
Joel, Twix, Mike and Ike, peanut butter M&Ms, Brad, Snickers, Take 5, PB Cups, Bug, Reese's Eggs, Skittles, Sweet Tart Ropes.
All right. Me and Timbo have to decide, huh? So it could be 50-50.
Yep.
All right, Timbo.
I know what my pick is. I'm not a big chocolate guy.
Nope. Yep, he's gone.
God damn it.
Yep.
I'm not a big chocolate guy. I'm not a big pretzel guy. And I mean, you came in solid with the peanut butter cups in the third round, Brad. But
Goddamn right.
You
It's just-
tripled you
Yeah.
tripled down on quarterbacks, and that just doesn't make sense.
I never
Listen,
really liked Snickers all that much, and
No, it's
how
it's,
dare you?
it's-
Number one sold candy worldwide.
well, welcome to the losers bracket.
Yeah, I thought I was,
So-
third
so this is
round pick with a
interesting.
Reese's peanut butter cup coming in second place worldwide.
Yeah, 3 quarterbacks.
I think I know what you
Don't-
guys are going to pick. I think I know what you guys are going to pick. And this is interesting that me and Joel are last because I have 2 fruity based, 1 chocolate based. Joel has 2 chocolate based and 1 fruity based.
Yeah,
I think it's a great little diversity.
I think peanut
there.
butter M&Ms are considered peanut butter based.
We're
True,
not
true.
gouging for our teams right now. You guys are you're there.
No,
We're-
I'm not
we're
trying to sway it.
delegating.
I'm just saying like there's 1 fruity in his, 2 in mine.
Mhm.
Reese's could also be kind of peanut butter based too, like technically,
True.
but like
More
I-
chocolate than on a candy shell.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good little comparison on like the
Don't
overall.
sway the jury. Come on.
But I think I know which way you're gonna go, and I'll let you guys pick. That's not a tell on either side because I kept the straight face, poker face, and I want to explain why you're gonna pick what you're gonna pick once you pick it. Whether it's me or Joel.
one more.
You don't know me, Bug.
I know.
God damn it! Now he's reverse psychology. Look
Yeah,
at him.
I know.
No,
He's
it's
trying
not
to do this
about it.
already.
No.
Good lord.
Pick what you think is best. That's
All right.
100% the thing.
All right.
But
All right.
I have a really good comment I want to make.
All right, so Twix,
Like you look
peanut
at it
butter
as like
M&Ms, and
this is
and then
Mike and Ike's.
Bugs,
I
Reese's, and then Sweet.
so Joel has Twix, Mike and Ike, peanut butter M&Ms.
Yep.
I have Reese's eggs, Skittles, sweet tart ropes.
Well,
All right.
the sweet tart ropes is
Wait,
is
but
ruined
before
it
you
for
guys
me.
pick, you 3 write down or like mentally pick your pick because I don't want anybody's comments to sway one of your 3.
Oh, I've got it picked.
All right, so P's in. Timbo, you got to pick.
Yep.
All right, B, we're waiting on you, brother.
Joel.
Joel, Timbo.
I also picked Joel solely because he stole my Mike and Ike's, and I'm kind of upset I didn't
Yeah.
take that first overall. That is my favorite candy.
Hmm.
so then by that default, I have
You
2 picks
win.
against me.
Yeah, but
I didn't have the same
solid ever though. I'll give it to you. Skittles, solid choice.
I do like those sweet tart ropes though too. Those are good.
See, that's what threw it for me. I was like,
No, those.
So let me say what I was gonna say because I knew you guys were gonna pick Joel, and I'll
reverse
say this.
psychology.
No. That wasn't that at all. I would have picked Joel too. Honest. I actually my third pick. I wanted to go another chocolate based because I feel like people way heavier on chocolate, and I think Skittles is already like a solid fruity pick.
Yeah,
But-
except Timbo and P, 0 chocolate.
True, but
Baby Ruth.
but Timbo, who's more fruity based, I have 2 fruity based candies, and he still picked someone with 2 chocolate or peanut butter based. The only thing I would have changed is I didn't know what chocolate based to go. I could have gone Butterfinger, which I fucking love, but I know a lot of people hate. But what I think Joel did really good, and he actually mentioned it, probably not knowing it before it came down to he and I, is he is very diverse. He has a peanut butter based candy, a fruit based candy, and a caramel, call it chocolate based candy with Twix. He was very across the board with like, he picked top candies with everything involved.
To yourself. Let me ask you guys this. If I swapped out Take 5 for Mambas,
No shot.
no?
Wait.
If I got eliminated early,
Yeah.
I would have picked yours over. I still probably would have picked yours over Bug just because I can do take 5, but Mamba would have put you over you would have had the best 3 in my book.
Mamba would have been. Mamba's such a great fruity candy because it's not overpowering, but it still gets the point across.
If I'd have known diversity, I probably would pick Mambas, but I mean, it's not a big deal.
Well, let's be
Yes.
clear.
I went with like 3 of my top 5. And Bug has my other 2, which
Yeah.
is Reese's Eggs and Skittles.
Yeah.
If
right.
the only thing I would change with Joel's is I like Snickers over Twix generally, but they're almost kind of a 50-50 with me. Like,
Well, they got taken. Snickers getting taken number 1, which is between that and Reese's. If anything else would have got taken number 1, I would have been really surprised.
the fact that
Well,
I got
guess
Reese's
I would
Eggs
if he
was-
would have got number 1 pick, we would have all been blown away by
I
it.
too.
So the funny thing is with peas, I actually like Baby Ruths. I know you guys ragged on him, so I got to give him some backing. I actually like Baby Ruths. Like they're actually not bad. Like they're a hybrid between like a Snickers, a Milky Way, and a Three Musketeers. Like they're very weird, but I actually really like them. And I'll get, but the problem is that why I never would have picked them is because I never go, and if I ever have a sweet tooth, I pick them. Like if I'm looking chocolate, I'm going like Snickers, Butterfinger, Twix,
You're just playing the hits.
peanut. Yeah, like I am playing the hits, but that's what resonates with me.
Yeah.
So
Butterfinger is another one that I just like. You really gotta love that filling, or else that candy. You're just like
That's
it's
why I
stuck to
didn't
my
pick it.
tooth.
Yeah, it's,
why I didn't pick it,
it's
because I
good.
love
It's
them.
good in
I
ice
love
cream.
them.
That's about it.
I love them, but that's why I didn't.
Oh, like
pick
a
it.
Heath bar, like in a McFlurry for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's good.
Wouldn't eat a Heath bar ever, but in a McFlurry all day.
Yeah, weird.
So
So
the
I
funny
want
thing
to clear
is-
up one thing. So just in a revote, I wouldn't get anyone's vote, right?
No,
Okay,
sorry.
just make sure. I appreciate it, guys.
Hey, were you subbing a candy in or?
Just wanted to go to
No,
sleep.
I was sticking with my starting lineup, and
Oh, okay.
we're
Hey, you get the first
0-16.
draft pick next season, so 'cause you're
Well, I'm looking
Honestly,
forward to it, but
that's
I'm
good.
just
I would've
sticking true to
gone
my
with-
players.
I would have gone with Timbo on my first pick because I'm more of a fruit-based candy person, but the Warheads threw me off. Like I don't until childhood I loved them, but like I don't entertain that
Flash in
anymore.
the eye.
I love sour candy is my top.
Yeah, so if you would have had a different number 1 pick, even if it was fruit-based, I might have gone with you, but I don't know. I think Joel, like again, looking back at it, if I had to, I could get by the rest of my life on those 3 candies. Like I'd miss Sweet Tart Ropes and I'd miss Reese's of anything, eggs, peanut butter cups, whatever.
I miss a lot
The
of
funny
candy.
I'd like to say something.
Diabetes.
What about big hunks? Huh?
Don't even know what that is.
Charleston Chew.
It's the payday.
I
If
need
you
to
would have
keep
gone,
it-
What
if you would have gone,
100 grand.
wax bottles, man, you could chew on those for
100
days.
grand is 100 grand is low key like one of
Yeah.
my dark horses.
Pretty
I don't know why 100
solid.
grand hits,
Pretty solid.
but it does.
Pretty solid. Yeah. Big sugar.
I
rush.
got
Pretty
a
solid.
I got a B in science because I went and got Miss Arthur, the science teacher, 100 grand bar at lunch. She was that's what she told me. She was like, "You're on the edge of a C and a B," and I was like, "I need a B, or else I'm gonna have issues going to the next grade level." And she was like, "If you give me 100 grand bar by lunch," she's like, "I'll give you a B." I was like, "No shit, are you serious?" I was like, "This is the easiest grade I've ever achieved in my entire
Oh,
life."
yeah.
I would have came
our
back with
teachers
high
are
shoes
so
and got a
easily
D.
bought.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. You just slapped it out of your hand.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
Pretty rude.
I was like, I'll
That's
leave
solid,
right now.
though.
I'm gonna skip my next class that I already have a B in, and I'm gonna fucking go
Oh,
get
yeah,
you
I'm
100 grand.
Actually
bar.
sick. Yeah. Oh, that's solid though. Sick teacher. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I said too. I was like, man, you're awesome. Like a candy, bribe you with candy. That's like your dream. It's like, I really wish I could just bribe this teacher for a grade. And then they tell you that and it's not sex. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Whew,
Sex
finally.
with her would've
It
been
is
so
not
bad.
sex, man.
I'll give you 100 actual grand.
Yeah. Man. Good thing, because my penis
100
is
grand.
sore.
I've been trying to get B's all day, Miss Arthur.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. It's Arthur.
And Mr. Stone was not easy.
Oh no. Oh no.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't give in.
Oh yeah, it's in his last name.
Oh boy.
God damn. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I feel like we need to do just strictly a dark humor, like full episode.
Oh boy.
That, my friends,
That'd be fun.
would be
I'd have some fun
Can
with
you
that.
can
So
you
much
can
fun.
you, as we wrap up this one, can you give a little teaser, a test? Because I've seen some dark humor TikToks on these two people going head to head, and it's just like dark humor jokes and stuff like that. But how would that be framed up to you?
Well, I mean, so when we were talking, last time Joel was on, we got into fucking Weekend at Bernie's, putting cigarettes in the dead dude's mouth and, and joke
Yep.
around. I mean, it's pretty dark, but it's also hilarious. So
It was funny.
That was pretty
You
damn
know.
good.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how we would start it out, but we'd probably just have like a topic and just run with it and just be like, hey, just go full steam ahead, dark humor.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much. I think we could turn most things dark pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Joel said he would eat people.
Oh yeah.
What a
Yeah, I can
delicacy.
lead. I can kick it off for you
Yeah.
guys if you want. I got a whole thing on it.
Yeah. Would they taste better hunted?
Yeah,
Like
that
if
adrenaline would
it was
pump
a
up the face.
if it was a wild human, like somebody who'd been like living off the land, 100% I would take that over like a city dweller.
Oh yeah. The
Sounds
adrenaline.
like-
Not even a question.
Sounds like my people.
And I want. We talk about like first meets, backstrap.
You're bringing it back.
Give me the backstrap because no matter what size you are, your backstrap is like
Yeah.
that meat's tender regardless.
Baby back ribs.
Mm.
Why
You
the
know.
hell you got to bring babies into this?
Well, I mean,
Why not regular ribs?
all right, toddler ribs. Shit.
Oh, now we're
Yeah,
talking.
adolescent ribs, the big Sour Patch version of ribs.
Yeah, see? A little bit of baby fat on it. You like that medium or well?
Yeah, I would probably go on the medium well side for a human, just because
Yeah.
like we just got too much shit pumped into our bodies.
Yeah.
I want that cooked out.
Yeah. Adrenaline, if you were hunting them down, adrenaline would be just spiked.
And I want it over an open flame, no charcoal, no propane, open flame.
Yeah. Put them on like
Just
a
just from
fucking-
all natural, like some cedar.
like a rotisserie.
Yeah, it's spun like
Yeah.
a wild boar.
Yep. Put an
They're just
apple,
looking
put
at
an
you like,
apple in their mouth real quick.
Yeah, stuff them with garlic, just so that it seeps out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm in.
A shish kebab.
I mean, that's chopping them up like Dexter.
Well,
Yeah, hey,
Spoiler alert.
but I don't want to do any of the work.
Yeah, that's true. He does a lot of work. See how easy that was, Bug?
Yeah,
Easy peasy, man. Not worried about it.
yeah. The dark humor just flows.
Yes, very well. I mean, I don't know what our starting topic, but I don't think we would struggle very much.
No,
All right, Bug, do you have a dark topic humor that you're throwing out? If you had to choose dark humor.
I have like jokes that I've heard or whatever, and like I don't know if I've really thought about this, to be honest. Like I've never really thought about like if that forum was open, and I think I could pull some things together and like kind of comment on it. But I'm gonna have the sad cop out answer that I don't have anything that I could just throw out right now, to be honest. Mine's more joke based, and it's maybe too dark, but it's just stuff I've
Prove
seen
it.
or whatever. No, we're not tackling that right now
No?
by any means. No, but yeah, I'd have to think about it a little bit. I am not prepared for that necessarily, so I don't want to say something and be like, "Why the fuck did I say that?" Because
Yeah.
that has happened.
Yeah. Can Joe Biden ride a bike?
And that concludes this episode of Candy.
Yeah.
You always go political. There's no shots. There's no shots. You can't take it political.
Oh no, it's
Usually just a Joe Biden. It's pretty easy to take shots at him, though.
that's
very,
true.
very fucking easy. I mean, come
Be
on.
blind.
Yep. I mean, between his smelling little girls' hairs and invading people's bubbles and falling off bikes and stuttering over his words, I mean, how much time you got,
What do
sir?
you think is going on?
Somebody could
with
take
him?
shots at him at any day,
Yeah.
any point in time.
Let's do it.
What do you,
Might
Brad,
not
what do
be.
you think is going on with him? Like in your perspective.
I mean, he's
No
fucking.
training wheels.
He might.
He ditched
I mean-
him too early.
I mean, I think he's fucking a dummy. He's probably got fucking dementia, and he's a puppet, and he's a dumbass,
CGI.
and the I don't know, the narrative is based so bad against another person that no one will even look his way. To see, I mean,
But if-
imagine if any other president in history did what he's done, they'd be ripped apart, and yet people are so focused on a different feller that they just let everything slide like he does down the stairs. Fuck.
Diversionary tactics, Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah. How do you fall up the stairs, by the way?
Do you think that that's,
You rip your shins up. That's what you do.
I mean, the
do you
guy's
think that
incredible.
that's the vision on him because of his potential like
Senility.
dementia issues, like potential? Like, do you think that like
Yeah.
that's why people view him that way, or do you think he's truly that
Yeah.
way, even if he was sound mind, sound body, sound everything?
No,
Well,
he was a different person when he was sound. Like even his points of view on certain things that are happening right now. Like he was a different person. They put him in there because he can make zero decisions.
yeah, he's a moron.
I mean,
Whenever he tries to
It's-
say what he's
Okay.
thinking, it just comes out super jumbled, and you're like, "What the fuck is this guy
Yeah.
even talking?" But when
He's
he-
Ron
I do
Burgundy.
I do feel bad for him because like he's in this spot, and I think deep down inside he knows that he got this because he has to be told like that he has his pants on backwards every day.
Yeah, I mean,
Like that would suck. That would suck. It'd be like somebody taking advantage of your grandparents. That's how I look at it right now. It's a sad thing. I don't really blame it on him. I just blame it on the people around him.
yeah, he's definitely a puppet, and I mean,
Yeah, they're
still,
bad people.
I mean, they're very bad people. I just don't understand the people that are like, oh, I'd vote for him again. How?
Yeah, you're voting for a contingency of people. You're not voting for.
Yeah.
Either way, they're
He's
just
not.
saying it to get a rise.
Yeah, he's not.
Like, that's-
he's not
that's the worst
mentally
part.
there. I mean, I don't know. He says stupid
Yeah.
shit, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man, you can't say that.
And he won't get that's the other thing. Like he won't get reelected because he wasn't senile enough to do this 4 years. He's sure as fuck not senile enough to do the next 4. So there's not even like a reelection possible. They're using 4 years to find another candidate. Just like it's giving both sides 4 years to find somebody, and it better be a worthy candidate to run because there will be no reelection for him. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause if you don't vote for Biden, then you're not black. You know,
Dark.
and end quote.
Are we starting the dark humor thing now?
Yeah, end quote. Biden.
End episode.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep her up there. The great candy debate. Solid. Joel's the
It
winner.
was good.
You know, pretty
Who's the
good.
winner?
We talked a little more than I thought. I was like a little skeptical. I was like, man, I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna name my top 3 right now, and you guys love it or hate it. But
I fucking lost.
yeah, B's
Across
fucking
the
up.
board.
B's fucking up.
Across the board, I got booted off the island. I'm the first contestant on Survivor that got kicked.
Yeah,
You
know how
won.
the best-
You won for the weirdest fucking way to eat any candy.
Yeah, just remember, I'm part of the jury now. Okay.
Also,
Survivor.
if you got kicked off off
Yes.
the island, you're kicked off with your top 3 candies. So
Right.
you're the happiest person of the group to
Damn
yourself.
right.
Like,
And someone out there's got the fucking Twizzlers ropes that damn near killed me.
Oh
The
yeah,
fucking Skittles that don't deshell very well. I mean, you guys got to live with that.
no,
I'm fine.
I got all chocolate out.
Yeah, boo.
Thanks, guys. Hold the applause.
Enjoy that.
Uh, but yeah, overall, not bad. People like it, love it. Comment about it. You know, we'll end here and then we'll say a little more about future episodes. But keep it tuned, guys. Thanks for listening always. And I guess we'll end with a cheers as always. People,
Cheers.
raise
All
your
right,
glass.
three.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, chew on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, one love.